tuned in live.
You are now listening to
On the
KMradio.
Anti-FM platform.
You're tuned in live, it's time to start the show. Put your cell phone, KMradio. Put your cell phone, KMradio. Put your cell phone, KMradio. Look, if you rep your city, put it on your back. Have the whole team in place, we're ready to attack. Turn up the score so we double that. We all good over here, you
go ahead and share to see our closest amigos.
You tuned in live, it's time to start the show. Put your cell phone, KMradio. Put your cell phone, KMradio.
Thank y'all for joining, man. Tune in. We starting up right now. I ain't even got headphones on, nigga. I said,
you do you.
Yeah. Yes, I said,
do what you want.
I said, fuck it. Let's get it, man. Woo. Check, man. How y'all doing, man? Welcome to KMradio Special Edition New Genesis. Got my main man all the way on the other side to the left, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself, brother.
I'm the one and only Ant.
Hey, man. Where we at?
What you mean, where we at?
Where we at, man?
Real Linda.
Right.
I mean, really? I mean, well, I don't really flex that.
But we at,
but okay.
We at NFM, nigga. You know.
At NFM, the one and only. Hey, before you start, I'm gonna say this first. Get it out of the way because we're here to celebrate something. If you guys are if you're watching on Twitch, you see a different logo up in the top. That logo in the middle right there. My cousin did that for me. My cousin committed suicide today, and so I want that up there. I'm gonna put that on all the buckets from here on out. That's the Ant that's gonna go on the rest of the buckets. But I wanted to celebrate him. Yes, and then, hey, look, y'all never know what somebody's going through. That's all I'm gonna say. You never know what somebody's going through. So just stay up. We're gonna celebrate though. So that's all I want to say about it. We don't have to talk about it no more. Let's talk about New Genesis. Right. Hey, fix your mic.
Oh, this is my mic.
That nigga got it up, nigga. They're like the only nigga over there in that vicinity.
Right. I was thinking, got two mics. I thought, Mr. Important.
They gonna swivel on the swivel, you feel me?
Yeah, my bad.
We're gonna share a brush, you
Ricky moves, right?
There you look. Now we can hear you.
Right,
welcome to the show, Jonny Tats.
Right,
welcome.
like I was in the
man.
bag,
Thanks for coming.
Taking out the trash.
Oh man, so of course we gotta get to the rest of the guests, man. I see everybody right now in the chat, man. I love y'all. Please go ahead and share this out too. My brother Pierre, I see you, man. Asha up in this thing. My brother Mike, I see you. Matt, I see you right now, man. Token Entertainment, my bad, I see you, man. All right, let's go ahead and get it, though. All right, my brother. It's your first time here.
Yes, sir.
Introduce yourself. Who
Appreciate
are
y'all
you?
for having me, man. Slap Ja the Striker, a.k.a. Ja the Striker, man. Japarazzi, all that kind of stuff.
Paparazzi, I like
if y'all
that.
need something, let me know, man. Kaylin is that dude right now.
Hell yeah.
I'm excited to be here, man. I appreciate you inviting me.
Nah, man, come on. You ain't gotta do that to me, but I appreciate
Come on,
that, man.
Mr. Smooth.
Yeah, you feel like, hey. To my right, man, who are you, brother?
You feel me? It's your boy Jonny Tats, you know what I mean? 510. That's the whole Instagram for those who don't know.
Yes, sir.
Rocking with my boy Kaylin, you know what I mean? New Genesis,
Hey.
special edition. Y'all know what it is.
I appreciate you. You. And to my left, right here, close and near, introduce yourself.
Right.
No.
It's Mother Bree, also known as Be Bright Bree, and that's all.
Oh wow! And that's all. Y'all, just so y'all know, this don't happen if Bree don't say it's okay. Just to be clear.
Yeah, man. She usually all up there and feisty.
That's the whole executive producer status right there.
Right, yeah, she really be going in. But first and foremost, I'd like to thank everybody that showed up and for opening the doors for us on this special edition of KMradio, because he ain't have to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? We in the off season right now. And we chilling, man. We relaxing, and so like I said, big thanks to you and for even opening the door for us to go ahead and do this one. Big thanks to my boy Jonny Tats booking that flight, getting up out here. Y'all know when Jonny Tats is out here, he does have his gear. So if y'all need to get some type of tattoo going on right now, this is the time, man. I believe he's out here at least booking sessions for at least the next 10 days.
Yes,
so try to go ahead and get that in as soon as possible. Do that. Mother Bree, always got custom beads on deck, like you see me wearing every fucking time you see me. You know what I'm saying? Go to beadsbybree.com to go ahead and put your custom order in. And you can also go ahead, thank you, man. You can also go ahead and type in that KM15 and get that 15% off, you feel me? Also, big shout out to my mama and the family, Louisiana Heaven. You can also go up to Louisiana Heaven. My bad. All good.
That's not me.
My phone is off.
Do the ride.
Any other time, right?
You can also go up to Louisiana Heaven and get that KM15. Go up to the cash register and talk to whoever's up there and say KM15, you get 50% off your whole order. You better start using it before I tell my mama to discontinue. You feel me? But nah, man, so I brought everybody here today because typically I don't usually do anything in regards to celebrating my type of music and anything I put out. But if you guys do follow me, do you guys know that I just released my album after the last 3 years, New Genesis, 9-track project.
Drop that fire on them.
Damn, man.
You know what I mean?
I had to do that, man. Nah, I appreciate that.
Right.
Y'all can't hear because I don't have the headphones on, but you got some more applause. Yeah.
I feel that.
We over here trying to get that.
The real play, yeah, nah. So yeah, I dropped that 9-track album. The features on the album was my brother TayDaBrew. We got, of course, my brother Jonny Tats, my boy KingStarkey. He may be showing up soon. My dad DreDay,
And the day great.
my cousin Quentin Avery. You feel me? He did a nice little intro to New Genesis, and of course, speaking of New Genesis, got my boy Lil Sicx. You feel me? Blaze the track as well. One thing. Go ahead.
My bad.
Talk, nigga.
That intro though, bruh, that intro set the mood like a motherfucker. I'm not
Sean?
gonna lie to you, bruh. Yeah.
Okay,
Sean, bruh,
okay.
Yo, like,
Okay.
that man needs to start. He needs to get on his Morgan Freeman because man, he had you. I'm thinking you
Who?
slayed
Wait,
the
who?
dragon.
TayDaBrew?
TayDaBrew, yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, the way he was, boy.
What up, y'all? What's up, Jay Willie? Yeah, nah. See, the crazy thing about that is, so I had that message for a few years actually, and when he sent that to me, it was after I dropped the Life Therapy project, and he heard it, and he sent that message to me, and it was so raw, and it hit me, and it actually made me kind of, even though he said he was giving me props on Life Therapy, the things that he was basically talking about made me want to get into a different bag to kind of show a different type of version of Kaylin Maurice. And so with that being the tone setter of the album by putting it first, I think I was able to go ahead and kind of like capture that moment, that essence, and trying to bring the full idea of the album. So
Big facts. It was like a great movie trailer. And the movie was actually good. Like, you know what I mean?
Hey,
like,
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Great body.
Shit. So, I got 9 tracks for you guys. And you ready?
Yeah.
All right, I got 9 tracks for you guys. You feel me? I want to make sure, man, because I got to make sure I'm ready, too. You know what I'm saying? First song right here is called Shine, man. Of course, by myself, featuring TayDaBrew. Let's get it, brother.
Hey, man, for real, bro. It ain't no thing, bro. I believe in you, my nigga.
If I know the words, feel free.
I hear how you sound.
Word,
Just do your thing, bro.
Feel free if I know any words, man.
Grow
Like I
up.
said, man.
Don't grow out.
Hey.
On that shit.
Age 15, had a lot up on my plate, jaded thoughts on my mind, heart beating as I wake. One quick moment can determine life's fate. Feeling like Stephen A, you don't get no second take. You got this one life, brother, pepper with security. Try to walk with God, but the devil keep on rearing me. Praise Allah, but the money keep on scaring me. And lazy ass niggas make me sick, ain't no curing me. I gotta remain focused. People in my city staying hopeless. Show the bigger picture, but they ain't trying to scope it. Niggas detrimental. Hold on, in the residential. You still a nigga, even if you're only presidential. Niggas walk around with hammers in a toolkit. Ain't no one-on-one, so nigga, they about the bullshit. You only see around my city on some bullshit. Bare knuckles fighting demons on this pulpit. Gotta get on my grind. Niggas see I bring that light, they're trying to take my shine. Must be out of your mind. Don't be all up in my business, you falling behind. Gotta get on my grind. Niggas see I bring that light, they're trying to take my shine. Yeah, must be out of your mind. Don't be all up in my business, you falling behind.
Really do your
TayDaBrew,
thing,
talk
bro.
that shit, man.
Put your city on the map, man. Let them know what Sacramento's supposed to sound like, bro. You've been here your whole life. You've been here. You've been through the struggle. You done seen it. Seen everything we seen. You done did everything we seen. If you go through it, get through it, my nigga. You gonna do this shit, bro. Even if you don't make no money in the rapping phase, you can still make money in producing and doing other shit, bro. Like, there's always a lane.
Here, I appreciate that, man.
Always a lane.
Everything anybody
And
say.
you can find that lane, bro. I believe in you.
My nigga, on God. Yo, man. Once again, I was my song "Shine" featuring my brother TayDaBrew, man. I already gave y'all kind of like how that song came about. I got that voice message he did a few years ago after I dropped Life Therapy, and it meant so much to me that I had to go back to that message from 3 years ago and pull it. Had to rip it. I needed that for I needed that inspiration. You feel me?
It was like that nigga had the Dragon Ball Z radar on. You feel me? Told you your potential 3 years ago and was like, "Yo, I finally understand what you're saying." Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean, right.
Nah, like the real thing about it, the crazy thing about it was, that was before kmradio. That was before I looked up with Ant. That was before really a lot of the stuff that you guys know me up today. You feel me? It was really just all music, and it was more like also in the rapper tense. You know what I'm saying? And so like one thing he was talking about was finding different avenues. And even though I was always finding those avenues and things of that sort, even at that time, and preparing myself for it, I was always reluctant to go towards that route. So once I was, in a sense, not forced, but thrown into it when me and Ant came together, and then the more I kept feeding Ant these ideas, it came to be about like, okay, so nigga, who gonna do it?
Right,
then, you know what I'm saying? Who gonna do it? So, you know what I'm saying? And, also like, really kind of enforced me to go ahead and take this role, you feel me? So a lot of things came into fruition, and, now we, not saying we here today just off of that, but, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in this bitch, but at the same time, this is where we at. So yeah, Shine is definitely one of those songs that I kind of like embody. Actually, it talks about me at an early age at 8-15. No pun intended, having a lot on my plate. If y'all don't know, I had my daughter when I was 16. So what that means is throughout the age of 15 is when I was like, figuring shit out and actually dealing with the weight of the world. So that kind of sets up what I was going through, and kind of like reaching out into that, and then talking about not really having too many chances to go ahead and strike your best chance, at life. So that's what the song Shine was about, and yeah, man.
And to give flowers to that too, to be a father at 16, man, you make this shit look easy. You feel me? It's not recommended for everybody to do.
Right,
make it look real smooth. I'm talking about
nigga. Don't try this at home, kids.
Don't do that.
Shit.
Don't do. This is a PSA. Please,
right,
don't
nigga. Don't try that at home.
Insert condom.
All right, nigga. Somebody clip that shit. Nah, real talk, man. Yeah, it really prepared a nigga, for a lot of things. You feel me? And but also set up me for a lot of damage. Not just fucking with y'all. I ain't gonna do that segment. Yeah, I ain't gonna do a segment like that.
It went over my head.
I ain't gonna do a segment like that. And my next song,
I almost pushed play right away.
I know you
I was ready for that song. I was about to do it.
I was like, wait a minute.
I know. Yeah, let's go ahead, man. My track number 2 of the new Genesis album is Damage. And go ahead and cue that up for me, brother.
This beat so cold.
Thank you. Now, mind you, man, I wanted to go all out, but, we got tonics on deck. But ain't no excuse, man. Bree gonna spit it for me.
Go ahead, Bree. Go ahead, Bree. Hit that.
I got a few niggas that got out doing petty crimes. Got a few niggas that locked up doing heavy times. Got a few niggas that pray, live by the book. Got a few niggas that rob, live like a crook. Let me take a bite of this, I hope I don't panic. Whole team on the court, we don't low manage. Got me feeling like Vin Diesel, do it for the family. Little liquor in the cup, this shit be doing damage. And I'ma take another sip until these feelings vanish. I seen it all as a kid, but didn't understand it. In and out of bandos, when I'm recommended. Niggas speak too many words and you get a sentence. They track them on his phone, we ain't get the crime. Gotta leave that shit at home and get a Thomas guy. A few went down for the homicide. One dead, one in jail. A couple mamas cried. Little bros from both sides. Now they gonna ride. I ain't know all this shit, man, cause they went live. All that shit be knotted up when you got ties. And all the truth come to the front when you got lies. Got a few niggas that got out doing petty crimes. Got a few niggas that locked up doing heavy times. Got a few niggas that pray, live by the book. Got a few niggas that rob, live like ain't no right lesson. Gotta learn it all, cause life testing. Niggas push the line from the east to the west end. Any given section, could've won an Emmy for the drama I done stepped in. Sad I can count how many graves I done slept in. Sad I can count how many times I done wept in.
push it to the side and got going the next second. And think about my mental, yo, I'm starting to get reckless. Borderline helpless, cause we had to be quick on our feet. We was hopping up the fences, learn to speak like heat. In high school, man, you know the niggas hit they peak. We been pulling all nighters when your asses was asleep. Weight training when I wasn't working on the physique. You know a nigga make it good, but this shit wasn't sweet. No, me, I ain't the nigga be playing the streets. If you took a little time, you understand this grief. Got a few niggas that locked up doing petty crimes. Got a few niggas that locked up doing heavy times. Got a few niggas that pray, live by the book. Got a few niggas that rob, live like a crook. Let me take a bite of this, I hope I don't panic. Whole team on the court, we don't know manage. Again in the cup, this shit be doing damage. And I'ma take another sip until these feelings vanish. Seen it all as a kid, but didn't understand it. Niggas speak too many words and you get a sentence. Again in the cup, this shit be doing damage. And I'ma take another sip until these feelings vanish. Seen it all as a kid, but didn't understand it. Niggas speak too many words and you get a sentence. Yes.
Nigga, this was a cold banger. You gotta play this in a car, nigga. You gotta play this in a car.
Oh, man. Thank you, man. How you doing?
Like,
how y'all doing in the chats, man? I see you. And we got anything on the ant colony, man?
I got Chris. Don't do it to him over here. They're here eating popcorn and shit.
Okay, man. Okay.
Let's go, Chris.
Nah, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, shout out to Chris. If y'all don't know, man, Chris Don't Do It To Him, a little sis got a show on August 18th, man. My girl, real talk, yeah. As my boy KingStarkey says, real talk. I would love for you guys to go ahead and, of course, look out for when we go ahead and start posting those tickets and go ahead and get those early ticket sales in so we can make sure we have a nice packed crowd. Not only that, if you have anybody that would like to perform, get in touch with me or All Things Indie. We can set that up, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man.
And on top of that,
Yes,
y'all know
sir.
teamwork make the dream work.
Y'all
You
know what
feel
it
me?
is.
So, if Kaylin gets to the top and you rocking with the team, that mean you to the top, man.
Nah,
so, you
real
feel
talk.
me?
It
No
won't blow up.
crabs in
We
the
all
bucket.
blow up.
For real
You know
talk.
what I'm talking about?
Nah, I'm taking everybody, man. I'm taking everybody. Real quick, man. My boy Pure Frequency said something. I'm sorry. Said something earlier in the chat. He said slappers remind me of that Bay Area Too Short mob music. Reminds me of the community we came from. Now I appreciate that, man. That's definitely, like I said, to tie this back into it. My brother TayDaBrew was saying on that message in the beginning. When I made Life Therapy, I wanted to, in a sense, like I said, touch in on that shit that niggas done been through. I feel like with Life Therapy, even though I did touch on it, I did it in a very, very careful manner. And I feel like this one, I definitely wanted to go ahead and take a deeper step into it and talk about certain things that I wouldn't necessarily talk about. Like I said, let me take a bite of this, I hope I don't panic. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, damage came about.
My nigga ripped the Band-Aid off on this one. You feel me? I like when Kaylin talks shit, my nigga, and this
He be
whole
trying to get me to
album-
talk shit since 8th grade, nigga. Let me be, nigga.
We always gotta talk him into some shit.
I love when this nigga talk shit though, bro.
Man.
Exactly, and with this album, I say like this was the most that Kaylin talked shit in the way
be cool,
for my
man.
ears. Was able to feel me, gravitate to it. Not saying the man don't talk shit, but it was more like a edgy. You feel me? Like, wake up.
Nah, I hear that. Definitely hear that, man. I definitely wanted to, not for y'all, but for myself, also make a statement to let me know that I'm in here. You know what I'm saying? That I'm here. That's like one of the main things. And being in that room, mixing, mastering, producing, record these vocal takes. You feel me? Living with it over time, man. Going to the car to get that going, sending it over to my dad to make sure he got the mix in his car right and shit like that. It takes a lot of time, you know what I'm saying? So it's like everything you guys hear wasn't just done, and like an overnight success. And so like that's like one of the main things. Like niggas been grinding at this for a while.
They don't understand the grind though. They really do not understand the grind that Kaylin puts in, and it's everything he does. I have so much respect for this man.
Thank you.
Know everything that he does it 100%, and he makes sure it's right. So believe me, trust me, y'all. Everybody, people have asked, did you have anything to do with this album? I said, Kaylin damn well called me and said, listen to this and see how I liked it. He was sending me tracks too. It's very important that y'all understand the grind that this dude goes through because we sit up here and have people send that music in that he curates the entire thing himself, right? All I do is make it ready for the radio. That's it. He does everything else. That takes a lot of time. That's a lot of effort. That's a lot of hard work. And there's a reason why we can listen to your music and tell you if it's garbage. Right. This is why. So y'all be sitting over there saying, well, when Kaylin gonna pull a song out? When we gonna hear his music? Here it is. And I promise you, it's all red folder. There's not gonna be any blue folder tracks on this. I promise you. So all that shit that y'all over there talking, now y'all can shut up.
You feel me? Right.
I hear that.
This is a great Mr. Miyagi moment. You feel me? Wax on, wax off. Now niggas get to understand what the wax on and wax off means.
Exactly.
Like, my man,
How long you been doing it for though? Let them know how long you've been doing this for.
You feel me?
Striving. I've been doing this at least since like 6th, 7th grade. It all started actually
What year though? What year?
Right.
Because they don't know. Maybe they
They
don't
don't know the
how
year.
long.
You're right.
What year? That they need to know.
Hit them with that timeline.
It has to be like 02.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank
now I
you.
think about it.
20
So,
years, bruh.
And the,
Yeah,
and the
20
hyphy
years.
movement.
20 years.
I mean, yeah. See, like, like the way how the game comes to you, you know what I'm saying? Like, you never really understand, because you can say you was kind of built for this for life. I seen pictures of me with a microphone in my hand and me with everybody else looking like I was fucking Michael Jackson and Jackson 5, with cousins.
With the white glove.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, like, I seen those type of things. I remember, like, even before I was even serious, I made songs, family might laugh, but I made songs called Add It Up. I made songs counting to 10. You know what I'm saying? Just around the house that, we still as a family can go right now and start saying one line of it and speak the whole dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? So when I officially started, like, I say really making beats, it initially started off, at the lunch tables at school and things like that. This nigga John, I don't know if y'all really know how John used to get down, but John used to be like one of the best rappers off the top. You feel me? Like really just I want to say in Sicx, but at the moment in time, like damn near around, like just like it was one of those things. You feel me? A lot of you did it first. It wasn't me.
Foreshadow on point.
Y'all don't know what just happened, man. They kicked y'all. Okay, the tonic got kicked. You feel me? Caesar Sway in this bitch. I see you, brother.
Right, my boy Sway.
Sway in this motherfucker. Not.
I'm gonna say, let me take over for you.
Yeah,
right.
I'm
Okay,
taking a swig, nigga. I'm sweating, nigga.
Right. So rest in peace, Marky, man. I can't remember what summer this was, man. But let's say if he say 02, this had to be like 04 summer. You feel me? Mm-hmm. We young kids coming up. You know what I mean? We choosing different lifestyles, shall I say? For those who know, you know. So Marky play a song that him and one of his other partners did back in the day, and I'm like, yo, this nigga Kaylin. I didn't know Kaylin like that. I knew Kaylin from Vanessa, right?
You talking about
right.
a 7th grade girlfriend. Right. Luckily, my wife just walked away. We ain't got to talk about that.
My bad.
Like, it's them tonics.
Oh, bro, man.
Always tonic. It's your fault.
Nigga. I always get blamed for some shit. I always blame the tonic for some shit.
But he
nah,
played,
it's real though.
He played a song. Marky played a song, and like I said, I did know Kaylin from nothing, bro. He played the song, and I said, yo, where this nigga Kaylin live? I said, bruh, we walking there right the fuck now. And I lived on La Mancha and San Bristol, you feel me? So we walked all the way from La Mancha and San Bristol down to where my mans live. If you know where you live, you know where you live. You feel me? But like, since then we've been rocking. You know?
Nah, yeah, for real. The first day, cause you know,
you dumb?
Nah, yeah, I'm gonna post that now. I'm gonna take this thing. I was gonna repurpose that soon. But yeah, to see all the different type of players and things of that sort that kind of made this thing happen and like all along the way is crazy. I don't really speak on like any of like the real upcoming because it feels like people want to know what's going on now. You know what I'm saying? But in that respect though, I have to speak about it to let myself know where I came from and where I should be going and who I should be helping as well. So like even when it came to like the start of KMradio, one of the main things was to try to help out community and not just people that I know, was really like almost anybody that came in contact with me. I was real advocate on trying to get them going and try to make another powerhouse wherever they was at. That was one thing that I was always a proponent of. And things of that sort, and even to this day. And so it's like one of the main things that that John speaks of. When I made that song, it wasn't like, nigga sent him a ringtone, what I'm saying? That shit was on Spotify, nigga. That shit was like 04. So I had to, I recorded the song and, right next to the speaker, record the song in my Nokia flashlight. You feel me? And I just sent it out to, I don't even know, to be real, I don't even know It's crazy that Nokia allowed you to send out recordings at that time.
Recordings.
Yeah, because it was a whole song. So yeah, I sent out
yeah.
recordings. I sent it out as text
And it
messages to
sounded
everybody.
That's crazy. That's impressive.
And I'm like I said, I'm just right here next to the speakerphone, just rapping these little bars I made up real quick, and I sent it out.
The nigga started a wave because after he did it, it was like, well, fuck it, let me do it too. My bad, I'm still in the story.
No,
I would say that's before we.
Add on, nigga.
That's
shit.
before my nigga discovered the Fruity Loops. He been fucking with Fruity Loops, but we didn't know we could take a computer mic or a rock band mic and record for 60 seconds. Nigga, when we found that out, you know how they say you can't give niggas shit?
Nah, yeah, we started making all types of songs.
Bruh, it was
That was
Kaylin
crazy.
really for real. What you see in Empire, what you see with any of these record labels shit, man. Kaylin had it on lock, bruh. As a kid, as a juvenile, like, you feel me? It's
I
like,
appreciate that.
it's crazy, man.
Nah, yeah, I appreciate that, man. As the show goes on, then we'll probably get into more of, I guess, some of the story, you feel me, and where it came to Kaylin Maurice. Because at that time, if y'all knew me, when I first started, not even that. When I first started, I was just KK Productions. I first started as KK Productions, you feel me? Before I skipped over a part 2, before I even got to like actually making beats on FL Studio and Fruity Loop at the time, they had a reburn. Before I got that, I was making beats on the computer. I mean, on the lunch table and shit like that. So I remember I used to go home and practice with my pencils and pens and shit like that. Yep. And one of the family friends, his name was Big E, and he came up to me. He was like, "Nigga, you ever thought about making some real beats?" And I was like, "Fuck you mean?
What you
nigga?
mean? I'm making real beats right now with these
Fuck you
pencils.
mean, nigga?" I was going down. Fuck you mean, nigga? It's real beats right here.
Right?
He was like, "Nah, I mean like radio beats, nigga. Like actually get on something like BET and stuff." I was like, I didn't even know you can do that. Like I knew you could like play an instrument. He was like, "Nah, I mean next time we're here, I'm gonna show you something." You feel me? He came and brought over FL Studio. And since then, you feel me, it was like, rocking. And then I started graduating throughout my different dolls, to where I'm at right now. But
Let me do it.
Go ahead.
So in a sense, you could say my nigga knew what he was doing.
Thank you. Thank you.
I guess he knew.
I guess I knew. Let's go, brother. Like that one. This song right here is called I Knew. Off the album New Genesis, man. Let's get it.
Another banger.
Hell yeah. Niggas cutting back deals, don't call you about it. NBA players got the team scouting. Look, I'm taking big bills in the chunk change. Go to the pavement, just see you on how I run things. Almost didn't dodge when the punch swing. Found myself, I'm cutting niggas off when the lunch came. Can tell the Tennessee's go in chains, I swear. They don't wanna see me go in pain. 4 quarter, you bought George, I go Dame. Put niggas on freeze and go sing. Man, when it come to credit, I gotta have it. Niggas cutting back deals, don't call you about it. NBA players got the team scouting 7 a.m. We moving mountain, but who's counting? Niggas think they made you, tell them make a clone. Lies and deception, you can hear it in their vocal tone. I'm true to my nature, I gotta show the corn. Gotta close the gates, you just open for 'em. I knew what I was doing when I made them steps. I knew what I was doing, I went right, you niggas made a left. I knew what I was doing when I kept the grind. I knew what I was doing, you dropped out and I just pushed the line. I knew what I was doing when I made them steps. I knew what I was doing, I went right, you niggas made a left. I knew what I was doing when I kept the grind. I knew what I was doing, you dropped out and I just pushed the line. Riding in the whip, trying to see what's up. Work around the clock, can't rely on luck. Gotta keep it cool, yeah, it's just a must. Stacking all this paper cause in God we trust. Blue strips on the side, no I don't fold. Nigga going backwards if you stay focused on them hoes, nigga. You acting a little different from what you just told, nigga. And I just push the bar as far as it goes, nigga. I got a little something doing circles in this cup. Less paranoid, getting money when you win it cuts. I can lay the blueprint, you just keep it on the husk. Gotta take it real smooth, fuck it up when you rush. Numero uno, you gotta learn your lessons. Head down, hands together as I count my blessings. I just keep moving the forward, I don't pose no questions. Woke up, big dreams, gotta manifest. I knew what I was doing when I made them steps. I knew what I was doing, I went right, you niggas made a left. I knew what I was doing when I kept the grind. I knew what I was doing when you dropped out and I just pushed the line. I knew what I was doing when I made them steps. I knew what I was doing, I went right, you niggas made a left. I knew what I was doing when I kept the grind. I knew what I was doing when you dropped out and I just pushed the line. Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, man.
On all all digital services. You feel me? That's that Spotify, that's that iTunes, that's that Tidal. You feel me? However you pronounce this shit, bro. Wherever you play your music, go download this shit, man. Put this on your playlist one time.
Talk that shit, nigga.
kmradio, New Genesis. Y'all know what the fuck it is, man. You feel me? My nigga knew what he was doing.
When I made them steps, nigga.
Right.
Hold on, nigga. Hold on. Shit. Nah, you feel me?
Don't leave me hanging.
Right, nigga. He got a good 179 degrees turn.
Right.
Before he got that handshake off. Nah, you feel me? That song right there was called I Knew, you feel me? As my boy Nice effortlessly laid it up for me as we introed it. You know, the main thing about this song was taking that approach and all the steps that I learned from as a youngin', you feel me, just cultivated that to what you guys see right now, you know. So it's like me and Ant highlighted earlier, you know, this wasn't like an overnight success. You know, I use everything as a learning moment, like period. Like you can't tell me one thing in life ain't a learning moment, and I make sure that I strategize around that, so that if I see it in another form some way, I know how to go ahead and capitalize off it, or, you know, move away from it if I see it coming, it's going to negatively impact me. So it's like, so knowing the things that I know and then knowing the things that I don't know, as well, it's like, that's one thing that I would say is that I always knew that I had something in me, and at this moment in time, I really believe that niggas is going somewhere, and this time is now. It's this time to fucking strike, you feel me? This is a time to start getting shit going, and nigga, I hope everybody ready for the ride, man, because we about to start doing some shit, man. Right. That's all I can really say. Like, I'm ready.
So it's safe to say, my niggas locked in.
Let's go.
All right, JT.
Back again.
Let's go, man.
Back again.
And we got a new producer just like that.
Locked in on this
Hey, if I know the words, man, help me out, man, because I'm trying to get these times going. Yeah, I handle my biz, do it for the family, my kids. No time to be saying I can't, or I ain't no saint. Running shit over like a tank, doing me, yeah, that's what you think. You sneak to the TD, moving clean, still ducking from the PD. Gotta move stealth so these niggas don't see me. Moving all around, got my head on pretty. Can't move freely, hey, I'm around with some junk in my trunk. I'm in a spaceship when I'm smoking this blunt. Street smelling like a nigga just hit a skunk. Always pray to God, cause I'm always on a hunt. I got the good game, chicken off niggas once. Man, pre-pack the bag, trying to serve it as a once. I'll be giving free game, serving like a free lunch. Like a nigga in the gym, these numbers I'm trying to crunch. Running to the east, running back to the left. You can call me that offer, trying to watch my step. If I'm talking to a bitch, no, the Sicx ain't kept. I ain't do it on my own, alright. Nigga back, trying to hit me on the gram, nigga, I'ma need a check. Cause the clock getting low and demand ain't met. Hit me on the dollars, yeah, it's all about respect. I was stepping on my back, now I'm stepping on their necks. Yeah, handle my biz, do it for the family, my kids. No time to be saying I can't, no, I ain't no saint. Running shit over like a tank, doing me, care less what you think. You stick to the TD, when I'm moving clean, still ducking from the PD. Gotta move still so these niggas don't see me. Looking all around, got my head on pretty. Can't move freely, hey, hey.
What it is, what it ain't, it's money in the bank. I give a fuck how you feel, I'ma keep it frank. You ain't paying no bills, you just making noise. You ain't pulling on for family, you just unemployed. Damn dog, I've been a boy, avenues, I hit them all. I don't get no withdrawals, elevated, put shit on pause. I ain't got no time for ducking loss for no small change. Nigga up your ball game, used to wear them ball mains, but I still ball main. Fall down, call in, me and KM in the gym, this practice. That dedication, blood, sweat, meat, passion. For any nigga asking, dreams never lasting. Dog, I'm like Aladdin, watch me float up to the castle. I'm tiptoe around rascals, I'm known to be an asshole. And if you fucking kids, watch your mouth, I might tackle. I'm putting on for my people. Yeah, yeah, get leave.
Do it for the family, my kids. No time to be saying I can't, no, I ain't no saint. Running shit over like a tank, do me, yeah, that's what you think. You speak to the TD, when I'm moving clean, still looking from the PD. Gotta move still so these niggas don't see me. Looking all around, got my head on greedy. Can't move freely, yeah, handle my biz. Do it for the family, my kids. No time to be saying I can't, no, I ain't no saint. Running shit over like a tank, do me, yeah, that's what you think. You speak to the TD, when I'm moving clean, still ducking from the PD. Gotta move still so these niggas don't see me. Looking all around, got my head on greedy. Can't move freely, hey.
Let's get it, man.
You feel?
Hey, man.
Y'all should be here. Y'all should be here. This is a vibe.
Shit.
Yeah,
This is a vibe.
First time doing this.
That's great. Hey, that's amazing. That's really, really good.
Hell yeah.
Y'all don't even know. Y'all missed all the new ad libs that wasn't on the original track. Y'all had to get the remix.
I'm about to start.
This shit is live up in here.
I be at home, nigga. This nigga, bro.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you, man.
Bro, I respect Kaylin so much, bro. We talked nigga a week or two ago. This nigga had me shaking in my boots. I'm like, damn, blood. I don't want to give you my word. I'm like, cause I take my word serious. I'm like, you know what, man? Fuck it. What you trying to perform? He was just trying to do one song. I said, you know what, Kaylin, bro, whatever you want to do, bro. I'm here. Stage, man, hype, man, verse, whatever, nigga. So
you performing? Are you coming to perform too on the 18th?
Yeah. I thought that was, you feel me?
No, nigga.
Yeah,
the 18th is a go.
I know.
Everybody know that.
Well, I thought
you?
I was a surprise.
Nigga,
I thought I was a hat trick. You feel me? The bird coming out. You know what I mean? So I wasn't gonna say I was there. I was just gonna
just pop in like,
Man, he fucked up your surprise. Is what you're saying right now.
Forced me into.
I didn't have a surprise.
I didn't want to say no. I'm like, man, that's your dog. You're not gonna go. I'm like,
you just perform the song.
Nigga said, "Guess I'll cut that song in half." You know what I'm saying? Nah. Feel me? So of course, nigga, you slide, nigga. It's what it is. You feel me? My main goal is to get all my features and all my people that was there and helped on the tracks. You feel me? That also goes to y'all too. You feel me? If y'all don't know, man, like I'll probably fuck it. So the last song of the album, you know, New Genesis. I had a lot of people help me out with that song purposely. I really wanted insight. The song wasn't even about to get done initially. You know what I'm saying? The reason why the last song got put on the album was because I know I had 8 tracks at the time. My boy John was like, "You could squeeze one more out, bro. I tell you could squeeze one more out." And I was like, "Nah, I ain't really trying to, you know, like fuck up my this and that." You know what I'm saying? And he was like, "Nah, you can do it, bro. I'm telling you, you can do it." So you know, I went like probably like 3 days without doing no music, and then one morning I just had, you know, I had a bug. I just ended up writing the whole hook in my verse, like in that session. You know, just sitting in the bathroom, like fucking just. You know, just doing my shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. I was like, all right, I'm just writing this shit. And I was like, cool. Right. That's how the magic happens. Nigga, I'm smoking in there.
Big facts. Right. So like, yeah, that's what happened.
Nah, you feel me? So, now I was up in there just writing, you feel me?
In there for some time.
If I'm not
smoking with him,
yeah.
he'll be in there.
Nigga be like, I forgot I was in this motherfucker.
I'm in a spaceship.
I'm going crazy right
now. It's been 2 hours. Nigga, I done had that beat on loop, nigga. Like, damn. What's up? What's up, sis? Mama Ray in this motherfucker. How you doing? You want to say something?
That sounds so familiar.
Oh, that's my sister.
I'm like, what? Maybe it's the mama part.
Right. Asha in this motherfucker too. Miss J Marie, I see you up in this thing. More for less. Caesar Sway. Miss By the Bag. Your other sister in this bitch, nigga. I see you. My boy Matt up in this thing, man.
Big Matt.
Yeah, one of the top supporters, man. Official Zach, I see you, man. DJ Goofy Q. I haven't seen Eric in a second, man. I don't see Eric. Jay Willie, Chris, don't do it.
Chris, don't do it.
You feel me? Nah, I appreciate everybody.
I'm sure there's a Wayne bar somewhere about that.
Man, hey, Rob.
Right.
Fuck your comments, nigga. Get up here.
Damn. Wow. That shit was like old school.
Right.
You know, like he took the glove off and smacked the nigga. Like, here's your dude, bitch. Get your ass over here.
Meanwhile, he gonna open up the door and be like,
I see you tomorrow morning at dawn, motherfucker.
You know, Rob Good will pop it up.
Right. Quick shout out to Rob though. Kaylin told me a long time ago I was gonna fuck with this man. You feel me? And I was like, I don't know. Most dudes don't like me. You feel me? But Kaylin hit the nail on the head. You feel me?
I was like, nah, bro. This nigga,
right.
my nigga Starkey, bro. I'm telling y'all niggas gonna get along cool.
He's hilarious.
Nah, yeah.
He's good.
Rob was one of those niggas.
Rob is KingStarkey.
Yeah.
Okay,
KingStarkey.
Yeah.
He cool.
The coolest Starkey out.
He popped up when he was doing my tattoo at like 3:30 in the morning.
Who does that
shit? It was like 3:30 when that motherfucker showed up.
3 in the morning.
Some robber shit.
Right, nigga popped up 3 in the morning.
Right.
Fresh as fuck.
He was fresh as fuck. Like he just woke up.
What's up? I'm like, nigga.
Last time I came down here, nigga had me outside till like 6 in the morning, bro.
Just talking. Just talking.
Having a good time though. Like talking about these hoes.
I hear that, nigga. Oh shit, man.
Rob's been around for 8 years.
Yeah, which is crazy how impactful he's been. Because I actually like in the grand scheme is actually really short. But the impactfulness of those 8 years, bro, has been grandstand. You feel me? So real dope. You feel me?
If you see them together, or even see like us together, you would think like he was like our cousin or our brother or something. Because it's just like
he kind of like everybody's cousin though.
Well, right, but like just the way that he got his
he gonna
vibe
talk
is
that
like it's a family. Like he don't hold nothing back, and he don't like. Of course, not disrespectful, but like he's very open and
that's what I was about to say. He know,
family oriented.
He know how to disrespect you in the right way.
right.
I didn't think about it like that.
Maybe you're right.
Not offended. Like,
I mean, maybe. I might be a bitch ass nigga. I might be.
But how you said it.
My nigga, this nigga Rob with the comments. Rob with the freaks out of San Fran. It's like what? Oh, I know, crazy man. Ah man, nah. So,
Kaylin,
you about to do something?
Yeah, I'm about to say right now.
For me?
He was about to do it again.
Go ahead,
Kaylin.
do it, brother.
Is it moments like this?
What's up?
Do you feel verified?
Always been, man.
Ah, shit. Let's see.
Always been. Let's get in it.
What's that? Yeah.
hey man, this is the hardest song on the album.
Hey, he gassing it up.
Just so y'all know, brother, hardest song on the album right here.
Go ahead, thank
It's a banger, man.
Turn me up, man. Turn me up, man, if you can. Just a little bit more, man. I want to feel this one. Them tonics is killing. When I close my eyes, I see dollar signs. Getting to the checks on my name on the dollar line. Staying out of sight, but I swear I'm steady on your mind. You can't handle yours, best believe I don't handle mine. Hey, take your crew neck. I'm worried about a blue 100, you worried about a blue check. I ain't tripping up before, nigga, who next? You can't see me one-on-one, nigga. Hey, bring it back to me, I'll flip it like a suplex. Keep a closed circle, cause these niggas is Rubik's. They ain't even the real thing, they cubic. You better set it down, folk, can't just lose it. When it's time to cut them low for assignments, niggas getting out of lane, they need alignment. Gotta keep it true, they need the guidance. I can break it all down if we need the science. Come on, y'all. When I close my eyes, I see dollar signs. Even to the check about my bag. Step into this, can't verify. You ain't even in yourself, you ain't verified. When I close my eyes, I see dollar signs. Get into a check, sign my name on the dollar line. But I swear I'm steady on your mind. Best believe I'll handle mine. Was smoking on this hip before I made a mess. Niggas think my name is Christian, how I push the yes. I'm too grown to be tripping off of what you said. Man, how you about to hand that up what you beg? I'm just worried about my family and getting paid. Name on the line, close deals, build estates. Build a fake, got my life, we had to renovate. Life gave me minutes, gave me the mate. How I run the ISO so immaculate. You can multiply against, but you cannot factor this. Break this shit down like it's calculus. This shit was all purpose, no accidents. In my coldest days, getting accidents. I'm standing on this pride like an activist. No, hey, when I cut the game to me, tell me, can you handle this? Will you throw the team off or will you just handle it? Will you stay true to the fam or abandon it? When I close my eyes, I see dollar signs. Get into a check about my bottom line. Step into this light, make them verify. You ain't even being yourself, you ain't verified. And when I close my eyes, I see dollar signs. Get into a check, sign my name on the dollar line. Staying out of sight, but I swear I'm steady on your mind. Best believe I'll handle mine. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Best believe I'ma handle mine. Hey, best believe I'ma handle mine. Look to my eyes, nigga on dollar signs. I don't really give a fuck, nigga. Hit it, go. Show that shit real quick. I don't give a shit. I don't really give a fuck, nigga. Let's go. Man, that one right there was called Verified, man.
Verified.
You said that was your favorite song off the track?
Favorite one, man.
Word?
That's my favorite one.
Right. And that's
that day I came over to the house. That's the one that you played first. And then you explained the Rooflex line. And automatically, I heard all the wrestling references, so I was like, "Yeah, this is the banger right here."
Yeah,
that's my favorite one, man.
Shit.
Yeah,
tricky road play.
Rooflex, no. Rooflex is a. Go ahead. You got it? You might.
Because I took it differently.
What did you hear that?
I was thinking about Rubik's Cubes the whole time, even though I know you said that differently in the bar. But like Rooflex, I still took it as Rubik's Cube.
I didn't even put it together. And you told me about the show. Kayla, go ahead, man, because I don't want to butcher it.
Right.
You can't see me one-on-one. That's a Rooflex. That's that bar right there.
Yeah.
So.
Thinking about the show one-on-one, and
She be with me.
Okay.
She's with me.
That's it.
Oh,
See,
she be with me.
that's what I said.
That's
what I said.
Yeah.
Yo, that's
You can't see me one-on-one. That's a rude flex.
And then flex. I mean, I put it together.
I didn't. That went over my
Yeah,
head.
I didn't
Yeah,
watch
nigga.
the show and I didn't know.
UPN,
so when he
nigga.
said that, I was like,
Yeah.
damn. That's hard.
That's a lame bar, nigga.
UPN, nigga.
Okay, I'm gonna be 45 and be like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What he just say?
One-on-one. Elliot, hold on.
Right. Nah.
Rubik's Cube. I want to know that.
Well, you said everybody.
I said that
Rubik's-
earlier.
Yeah, you said that
Say
song.
Rubik's Cube's in there, but I just thought it was like a whole Rubik's Cube build up. You know what I mean? Rubik's Cube, roof flex, like you feel me?
Let me see.
I
I
mean,
feel it. I can see it.
locations where people live and stuff like that. I thought it was.
Oh, you're right.
know what
I
I'm
see.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
You can
I
see me
heard about
one-on-one.
it.
That's a rude flex. Bring the bread to me. I flip it like a suplex. Keep a closed circle because these niggas is Rubik's. Yeah.
So I thought that was a whole Rubik's Cube because you got to flip it,
Mm-hmm.
all that.
Yeah, that's
you
what
know?
got me into wrestling when he said that. I was like, oh,
Right.
suplex. That's what I took from that line.
Okay.
And then he came back and
Superfly
said, push
Jimmy
your edge. I was like,
Snuka.
come on, bro.
Right.
All
Oh, you know
OG.
Edge, right?
Yeah.
OG.
You niggas know about the Edge, right?
And
Niggas think his name is Christian. How I push the edge. Niggas know about that.
I
Right?
also thought it was
right.
was an Edge Heart line too.
A what?
Edge Heart or
Edge Heart, who's that?
Wherever the fuck used to live at. You know what I mean?
Oh, Earhart.
Earhart. Yeah,
Okay,
you know,
okay,
I've
okay.
been going for a minute.
I've been out the way for a little bit.
You feel me? Yeah. Right.
Nah, you feel me? Nah, you know, yeah, I tried to get into a little bit more of the I would say metaphors on this one. Typically when I speak, it's usually straightforward. Like I'd rather give somebody the story than kill them with the metaphors to the point that we get lost in translation. But you know, when we do have times like this where we can actually explain some of the translations, you know what I'm saying, then that's what it's here for, you know what I'm saying? So luckily having our platforms, you know what I'm saying, we can go ahead and give off our translations like that. So that's really dope, man.
And that's a nod to you for the growth. Because just like you said before, you weren't doing that much.
Yeah.
Now this, like when I told you, bro, like you know now you can try to do other shit. Because all right, I know this is in my bag already. I got this. Now let me try this shit, and it's, bro, it's happening. It's nice.
I
Great.
It sounds good, bro. Yeah.
Great fucking transition. It was meant to be like it's I don't want to say like a stagger step because that sounds disrespectful, but like It's like I say all trials, miss errors, or whatever you want to call it to get to this point of blood, sweat, and tears. It's like I think it's
Hell yeah.
and I think some people like you could be blessed and get something too early to where you fuck it off by being inexperienced. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was just like, or you can bleed a little bit longer in this game, and when you got it, you can hold on forever. You feel me?
I understand
and I think
that.
my man Kaylin definitely got that. You know what I mean? Like
I
patience
appreciate
is
that.
definitely a virtue in my
Y'all,
man.
y'all are giving this
Got it.
dude so much flowers right now. We not even through this album yet.
Right. We on
And, hey, look, and this what y'all, you know what you did. You put the show on Gridlock. That's what you did.
Right.
That's what you did.
Let's go.
That was the best one.
Segue. Oh shit. Oh yeah, that wrap it up, B. Oh shit. About my money, about my paper, about my business, man. Can't fuck with no nigga with no business plan. That's on G. I see turmoil when I sleep, cause they get shallow ears when I'm speaking too deep. The down the party was filled with cannibals. Now they tripping off Nick when he was calling y'all animals. Quick said if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Hustlers, claiming that money, trying to pay rent, misguided. Head out the block, open the vent, vacuum, tear that shit up, can't smell the scent. Homies, step in your neck, come up an inch. Wait until you die just to fuck your chick. Wait until you die to profit off your shit. Wait until you die, better watch your shit. Niggas got lost in the mist. Didn't know the dope team took them out for the hit. Everything. I'm gonna do something about that too later. Yeah. Hey yo, as soon as you get high, yo, we stuck in this gridlock. Every day in the lives. People in your circle trying to put you out when they get the LeBron balls right here. The 613 laws can we obey them all. I'm in spiritual confinement, I just need a call. Gambling on my life, I just took the loss. Risk it on my head, didn't see the cost. Revving up the street, couldn't stop the loss. Same color cross town, wanna take me off. Man, we really on the scene, this ain't no Top Golf.
off. Man, we really on the scene, cut them cameras off. Yo, it's deadly. Yo, this shit getting deadly. Crown on my head, but my heart getting heavy and it's deadly. Man, bros getting caught up. Looking for your dot, cause the name getting brought up. Shooters in your head, duck on you, Vince Carter. He died too young, turned his son into a martyr. Fell to the floor, knees buckle when they called her. The main chick shows up, they applaud her. When you stand on your kin, it's a cardinal. Never show my hand on my arsenal. Your mind don't clout. When your mind don't clout, my mind on the impossible. So I hit to the left, still on my kill, had to bust it to the right. Run to the mind with a thought of death. In my rear view, I see his head live. Up all night, running on fumes. See the shadow in the dark when I was dropping off the gas. Gotta get right, niggas trying to dig tunes. Got you in the stick, put you in the body bag. Every day of our lives, the time goes tick-tock. People in your circle. What you say, nigga? Every day of our lives, the time goes tick-tock. People in your circle, yeah, we see it, they flip-flop. Gotta put you out. And we think it's this real life. Oh, okay. What you say, nigga? The tonics hit, nigga. Shit.
Man,
Yeah, nigga.
nah, the tonics.
Yeah, them tonics is hitting.
It's definitely. Oh shit.
Nigga said, oh, I'm.
Right. I'm like, oh shit.
Having too much fun. Nigga said, oh.
Tonics.
Nigga said, I got a whole sweat storm over here.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit, man. That right there was called Gridlock, man. So, that's one of your favorites?
Yeah.
Okay. Nah.
I couldn't figure out the name of it. I was like, wait, there's one more.
See, like, I like that song mainly because of that drop I did in the second verse.
Yeah. Shit gets
Like, that, yeah, the deadly drop.
Yeah.
You know, it's another one I really like. The woos on Shine. The woo.
Oh, yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
god, boy, I be at home, Ric Flaired up. Like, I be on them.
Yeah, because that was the first song. You done went back like
Right,
7
right.
songs.
Nah, I really like the moves. Like they
Oh, man.
real energetic.
Nah, I appreciate that, man. Nah, real talk. Doing those woos, like I'm gonna go back to that real quick, cause like so even like the thought of doing the woos, right? It's more of like you know, when we talk about like certain things, like how we can like make these songs like a little more energetic, this and that, you know, whatever you can do. And typically, you know, in the box that I typically used to stay in, I wouldn't want to do super like, you know, extra things on my songs, just, nigga, bars, ad-libs, backface, nigga, we in. You know what I'm saying? That's it. And so it's like coming into this one, I wanted to get a lot more creative. And not just with that, just actually be a lot more free. You know what I'm saying? I was experimenting a lot more things. I was making, not making R&B songs, but as you heard, you know, I'm just fucking with shit in the studio. Yeah. So when I started coming towards this one, and I said, nigga, I'm making an album. You know what I'm saying? When I made this song, ironically, this song wasn't supposed to go anything like that. I had another second verse I was going to give to somebody else and write something for him. And I just wanted to do something different.
With that intro on there with the dude in it too?
He wasn't on it at first.
Okay,
at first, it was
that's
yours.
That shit feels tailored.
The intro, I initially made the song. Why the beat was one of those, like, not even saying one of those throwaway beats, but it was one of those beats you shrug your shoulders to because it was very, very shellish. You know what I'm saying? So when I decided to rap on it.
No, I'm saying that shit just sound crazy. Just you saying that,
I know,
like, nigga.
I know, it's crazy.
This gave me Splinter Cell vibes. This
It's crazy because it's like as a producer, you never know when something is done. Sometimes it takes like, for example, I remember that actual beat. Actually, I remember I was working on it, and then it was the day you had came over when you was out here last time, and I was working on it. And I made something to it. You was like, nah, but that shit sound clean.
Right.
And I was just like,
for myself.
And I
be trying to respect my man.
And I was like, I don't know, man. Like, cause I knew it was right. It was somewhere, but it was just like, it was more about like, in a sense, the last instrument was the voice in a sense. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't hear it yet. And so it's like, so as a producer, you can overproduce. And as a rapper, but more so producer, sometimes a producer can still take over. So having another rapper in there just saying, like, I'll spin on this. It was like,
right.
It's done.
Control S.
That's it.
Control S, Control W. Yep, you know what I'm saying? It was like, let me close that out real quick and we'll get back to it when I can. So like I said, when I got back to it, I started off with the, age 15, a lot of my plate bars and things like that, and I rock with that. And I didn't like the last 4 bars of that. I changed those out, put something else in there, and I made the hook. And then I was going to have
I was gonna have the feature that's on the last song be on the first song, and I wrote a new hook for him, an opposite of the shine, to tailor to the dark.
Okay.
If you gotta get it.
Yep.
And that's what I was initially gonna do, but when I went and thought about that voicemail from my boy TayDaBrew Donta a few years back, I went ahead, took it, and I put it up there, edited
Shout
it.
out to him once again.
Nah, real talk. Yeah, real talk. I edited it and put it up on the front, and I listened to it, and I was just like, bro, this shit is so fucking. I was like, bro, this shit's like, you can't get as you can't get no more authentic.
Right.
And so then it was like, because one thing I hate, I don't like waiting on. Not saying I don't like waiting on features, but it's like, if I can knock it out and finish it out, then I'm gonna knock it out.
I was about to say, I was like,
no, it's
I hate
that shit.
You hate waiting on.
No, I don't hate waiting on features. Give me a time set, then we cool. If I know that I have a deadline and you can't meet that deadline, then you're on the next project or the next thing I'm doing. But if I'm on a deadline, then I don't like waiting on features. So it's like, if I'm sitting in a room and I do have an idea about putting somebody on it or anything, and I get another spark of like creativity and it fills that gap, I'm not deleting that. That's where it's at. Yeah. So when I put that, I put the first part of the voicemail on it, and I cut it because it was like no leading to my verse. Right. Then I took the rest of it and I put it on the other half, and I listened to it, and I was like, I'm gonna send that to my nigga John. I'm gonna send it to my dad real quick. Hey, Bree, how does shit sound? You know what I'm saying? Niggas was like, bruh.
Nah,
that shit. No, I was all like, I left it alone.
The shit was banging so hard. I was like, bro, that could be the outro, the intro, the
he was trying to make it the outro, and I was like, nah, I gotta set it up like this.
Like, 9 times in a row.
Yeah. But the song Gridlock, you know what I'm saying? The song Gridlock, I'm not gonna say I'm not too sure how it really came about. Gridlock really came about looking at not just our community, but looking at everybody that's our skin color. Kind of get held in literally this gridlock that we put on ourselves, and that gridlock is forced upon us. And so it's like, I'm not gonna say we can't do anything that's the stuff that's forced upon us, but we can damn sure do shit that we do to ourselves. And so it's like, me speaking on that shit, you know what I'm saying? Same color across town want to take me off. You know what I'm saying? Right. We're really on this greens, ain't no top golf. We ain't really just doing some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, me cutting into those bars was really trying to pierce into the minds of my current generation, and of course not just saying like the youth, but I really mean the youth is really just also like the niggas in their 20s. You know what I'm saying? That's still doing some of the shit that's like detrimental to our community. And so it's like I really wanted to speak on that, and at the same time really go into it from a different perspective than saying, hey guys, put the guns down. You know what I'm saying?
Timothy.
Yeah, I'm like, no, it's not, nigga. This shit getting deadly.
Yeah. Right.
Nigga, I got a crown on my head, but my heart getting heavy. It's deadly, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what I wanted to say. Like, I feel like I'm a king, but nigga, heavy as the crown, on the head. You feel me? So it's like, but my heart's getting heavy. Listen to all this shit, seeing people pass, died, and grew up with, birthdays that we ain't seeing niggas up no more. You feel me? Fucking reposting videos that came up 7 years ago talking about you and this history of this person. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's just that plagued me in that moment. So I made the song Gridlock to kind of go around that. Yes, sir.
To where, in a sense, it's like so many young black brothers been blessed. You feel me?
Go ahead,
we trading in halos.
I say you deserve a halo for that.
Right.
Let's
I was
go.
like, we trading in halos for guns. You know what I mean?
Man. I'm gonna be here on his song. Is it my turn?
Right. I would not be surprised at all.
Pull through the curtain. Yeah. Right. What them tonics at?
I didn't even give a code.
It's Halo, y'all.
Hey, Jonny. You got bounce on this one.
Niggas begging, we living on top of like handlebars. When you come through, better slide with your helmet on. Outside in plain view, they camouflage. Nigga, what you gon' do? They coming towards. Footsteps in the ground, steady in motion. Niggas thought they had that drip, they in the ocean. All the wrong things in life, very devoted. And when the G pass, understand it's been promoted, don't quote it. It's another cycle's been promoted. He hopped out the Benz, jumped in the Ford Focus. Had to do something just to put them on notice. Tried to show the team he the boldest, but the other side had bigger motors. You was throwing rocks, they shooting motors. It goes switch like two rollers, ooh. Twist and turn like roller coasters, ooh. Split your body like osmosis. Outside, gotta stay low. We was all here just a day ago. When you get the horns or the halo, got me on the star, gotta lay low. It's a world outside, gotta stay low. We was all here just a day ago. When you get the horns or the halo, got me wishing on the star, gotta lay low.
Yo, dope.
Better know your angels so you know what's beef. Niggas 10 toes down, they don't play in the streets. Let me say you want the glory, but you vote last week. Man, I look like Star Wars, what's the force that you see? Good guys often die, who you inspire to be? Tight rope in the wind where you plant your feet. Tricky situation, you gon' raise the freeze. Dog, maybe hit the crib, how I'm paying with them teeth. Don't end up another dead nigga on a white tee. Your man slide for your soul, dog, that's unlikely. This ain't doing the right thing, them boys know Spike Lee's. Try rats off leads, hiatus, like leads. Please verify your circle before you jump through like birds. Don't be waiting for no heroes to pop out like Ninja Turtles. So stop what you front, you alive, flip burgers. Really say you wanna slide
20 years for the murder, huh? Better stay low. We was all here just a day ago. The tonics, nigga.
Right.
We was all here just a day ago.
At home,
I'm sweating now, nigga. Let's go. Man, there you go. Nigga, we getting it, man. I'm good. It feels good, man.
Y'all should be here.
Nah, yeah, it feels good.
It's a great vibe. I wish I would have went strong that whole time, though.
That nigga all contemplating
Right,
himself.
I'm like, damn, bro. At home, I was in the mirror fucking it up.
Won't give a fuck,
like,
nigga.
You know what I mean? Had the hands, all that.
Like I said, I already knew it was gonna be like this. As I told you, like nigga said, maybe by song 5. So maybe by song 5, these times will start kicking to me. Cause usually, y'all know me, bro. I do not take no drinks. I don't smoke before I hop on stage and do nothing. You feel me? But today different, nigga.
Right, today different.
It's a celebration.
Pinkies up.
Nigga said, I'm about to say something about some Chappelle Show shit. I was like, nah. I was like, yeah, nah. FCC. Oh.
Right. This nigga's a closet. Got everybody.
Oh shit. Let's get it, man. Johnny Tats ain't the rapper of 7th, 8th grade for a reason. You hear that metaphor nigga just gave us?
Right.
Yeah. This nigga's a closet. He's like, oh shit, man. Oh shit. We ain't even got a chair for a nigga. Right. He was like, we didn't even believe us.
Right.
We knew it was gonna happen.
I'm gonna give up my chair, nigga.
Right, nigga. Oh shit.
You feel me?
Nigga out here sweating in this bitch.
All right, big facts. I damn near want some more, but I know it's gonna send me over.
Unlock the car.
I'm feeling good
That's
right
a
now.
bad thing to ask me right now.
Hey, and in between times, what
right.
y'all need to do, y'all need to go check my man Kaylin beat tape out, man. What's
I
the name of that
appreciate
shit?
that. Lunar Voyage, man.
Nah,
Volume
that
1.
sound fucked up. I didn't remember the name, but it's Lunar
good,
Voyage.
nigga?
Right, I would say all I need to know is nigga them beats slap, they go hard, nigga,
Hell
you
yeah,
slipping.
thank
That's
you.
damn near free work for your ass, nigga. Question is,
thank
do
you,
you
thank
want to
you.
work? You know what I'm talking about? You feel me?
Thank you, man.
We might freestyle after this.
I know.
Not we might, we is, nigga. You feel me? That's what I do. You
Do your thing, you feel me? I know you, nigga.
You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna go New York on you niggas.
We back in the set, nigga. It is what it is,
Big
nigga.
ticket of basement. You know what I mean?
Where the fuck you at, Rob?
Right. While Rob is still doing this, bruh. So we need to upload that interview, bruh, from back from.
Hell nah, nigga. I watched that shit.
You look
Hey,
fine.
don't leave me hanging. Nigga. I watched that shit, bro. Not too recently, but as an adult, right?
Yeah.
Like as Kaylin Reese adult, and that shit, nigga. When I watched that shit, bro, it is admiring how
cringy at the
free,
same time.
and cringy how free and loose I was, because I know. And 2 years later, I straightened that shit the fuck up. Because I had to. I was literally, at that time of recording, I was 14. I remember the shit that I was saying. And when I seen it, it was kind of like who the fuck is that kid? And it was crazy how much energy, fuck even to grow. Because I didn't even know what was, because even at that time, I was baby hyphy and I was still like, doing something. So me looking at it today, it was more of like I lost the fun. When I seen that, it looked so much like look at this kid.
We was having a great
Look at this kid just having fun doing an interview with his friends. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
shout out Laquan too.
Nah, real talk. Shout out Puppy,
Fucking
man.
Laquan.
Nah.
I remember the 3-6 Mafia shirt right now, nigga.
yeah. Funny.
What's so crazy? I had orange on back then too. Burnt orange, literally the same color, burnt orange.
Nah, you was a burnt orange nigga, bro.
You had white and green on too.
I had.
You think you had a skull shirt on?
I had those. And the 9s I got from you.
Yep.
Yeah, he had some Ray. Ray nigga had some Ray Allen 9s. You know the one that Ray Allen with the Seattle nigga. I was like, bro.
I've been selling clothes. Oh,
They all
shit.
locked out.
Lock yourself out.
I've been selling clothes, man, since damn near my whole life. Just hustling anything. I'm talking about shoes, Pokemon cards, backpacks, trees, whatever. You feel me? Your girlfriend, whatever.
I'm over here trying to call your name. I'm like, babe.
Nigga better learn that code, nigga. We ain't saying it right now though.
Please don't. Please don't.
Please don't.
I'm about to say, nigga, the
There
anxiety
he
kicking
is.
in. I'm like, nigga,
There
come
he
through
is.
the door. Right? Nigga, robbing this thing, man. You feel me?
Oh shit.
Hey, anything possible.
Right. I got the cup.
Right.
Oh, hey, look, I'm telling you right now. I knew he was talking about it. This nigga was coming. I already knew it. I knew he was coming.
Oh, yeah, that nigga coming on here.
I knew he was coming. It was not a doubt in my
You know
mind.
this nigga coming, man.
You feel me?
Shit, we got 2 more songs in this motherfucker, man. And nobody want to throw it up, man. Nobody know anything. Nobody got anything.
Well, yeah, it wasn't a good setup this time.
Right.
It really wasn't.
Robin came in. It was like, oh, what's up, nigga?
You know what, man? I'm glad you're here, Robert, because we had a little lost sheep, so we glad you made it back.
Oh man,
That was a good one.
we're here.
That's your man.
Oh man. Right before
Stop on this one, you thanks. Flip the switch, I mean. Look, listen. Now, wake up every day, I hope to be my best. This Savannah Swings clip before I left the nest. Generational struggle, we grew up in a mess. Couldn't break our spirit, so he wanna kill our flesh. God bless, his workers in my progress. In this world, trying to turn a nigga heartless. Young cautious, we ain't got no time to trust the process. Every time to raise it, trying to put us in that coffin. Often think about my past, it got me lost in. Nightmares turning and tossing. Thinking of all the bad situations and all of the complications in life that I was sadly involved in. Trying to share my peace, my controls like my brain on a leash. Working hard every day just to pay off the lease. I got 24 hours, guilty if I sleep. Was promised to myself I'm gon' keep. Lost sheep, niggas gon' creep. Stand to the eyes looking at the lost sheep. 24 hours like these niggas don't sleep. Niggas be dying off internet beefs. Nigga lost sheep.
Find true wealth.
Lost sheep. Close your eyes, pray to God for your soul to keep. Lost sheep. Now, niggas gon' hate, niggas gon' creep. Stand to the eyes looking at the lost sheep. 24 hours like these niggas don't sleep. Niggas be dying off internet beefs. Nigga lost sheep.
Gotta know self to find true wealth.
Lost sheep. Close your eyes, pray the Lord for your soul to keep.
Gotta know self to find true wealth.
Lost sheep.
Gotta know self to
Look.
find true wealth.
They not feeling us. Smoke on their face as they killing us. Medications and vaccines ain't healing us. Shit straight out of a movie, but no cinema. On road to pass on, this ain't linear. A walk a fine line on paths that were designed to keep the eyes blind and thoughts stay confined. It's the grim state of mind, but humbly I'm inclined, so I stand up straight and took the fear out my spine. I stay on my watch, cause any day could be my time. So these niggas don't listen unless you put it in a rhyme. Take my phone out my pocket, now they're killing on the screen. I'm a young black man, and I'm just caught in between this madness. Paralyzed by sadness, motivated by anger, and so we toting these cannons. Understand, it's blood, sweat, and tears in this engine. The truth always keep your mind spinning. Lost sheep, niggas gon' creep. Stand to the eyes looking at the lost sheep. 24 hours like these niggas don't sleep. Niggas be dying off internet beefs. Nigga lost sheep.
Gotta know self to find true wealth.
Lost sheep. Close your eyes, pray to God for your soul to keep.
Gotta know yourself to find true wealth.
Lost sheep.
Gotta know yourself to
Now,
find true wealth.
niggas gon' hate, niggas gon' creep. Stand to the eyes looking at the lost sheep. 24 hours like these niggas don't sleep. Niggas be dying off internet beefs. Nigga lost sheep.
Gotta know yourself to find true wealth.
Lost sheep. Close your eyes, pray the Lord for your soul to keep.
Gotta know yourself to find true wealth.
Lost sheep.
Gotta know yourself to find true wealth.
Lost sheep. Hey.
Once again, on all digital services,
Yes,
you feel
sir,
me?
yes,
That's
sir.
iTunes, that's motherfucking Apple, that's motherfucking Spotify, that's TayDaBrew, that's Sicx, whatever, everything, man.
They said Deezer, nigga.
Right,
Nigga.
these are, I'm getting tongue-tied and shit. Hey, I ain't
Right.
right.
Nigga said KK box, nigga.
You feel me? Nigga.
That's actually one too.
Oh, it is. I've been learning so many of them.
Right, it's
through
like-
this
yeah, the
shit,
thing,
like,
yeah.
It's too many of them.
Ah man, right there. Right, you feel me?
That's
Cool. That song right there, y'all, is called Lost Sheep, man. So
Which is number 8.
yeah, track number 8. We got one more song of the night. So that song right there, I actually curated with myself and my dad. You feel me?
It ain't a day without Dre.
Nah, real talk.
That was actually
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
You was
deep.
on the beat with that?
Nah.
He was rapping?
Nah.
Oh, because I was like,
I was like, I got you right now. So what I did was I like to credit people that that made a significant change before the song came through. So let's say, for example, like Donta didn't rap at all, or TayDaBrew.
Yeah.
Technically, it's a voice recorder. Niggas don't even credit voice recorder as the whole feature.
Right.
I wanted him to feel like, you have a feature. You actually helped with this song, and your voice is on this one. Yeah. When I sent him the very first version of it, the first thing he said was, I thought he was about to be like, oh, bro, look, bro, that's clean. It fucked me up when I read it. He said, I'd never heard my voice on the track before.
Crazy.
That was his first words. And me, I take that for granted every day. You know what I'm saying?
That part, doing it forever.
I take that for granted.
My bad. Take a
yeah.
moment for this now. This is another thing Kaylin tell me all the time, because we some humble cats, but Kaylin remind me, and sometimes I remind him of who the fuck we is. And this nigga been bossed up. You've been bossed up for so long. Being a boss ain't even being a boss no more. You know what I mean? Like, niggas is always trying to reach a new level. And what I'm trying to say is, bro, regardless of what heights you've reached, bro, you've always been humble and you've always looked out for the lowest man on the totem pole plus the highest. You feel me?
Yes,
without
sir.
saying where you at on it. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? So it's like, bro, that's major kudos to you.
I
You feel me?
appreciate
Like,
that, brother.
Yeah, no, it's that's rare to find in any man. Like, you feel me? So
Nigga said, hold on.
major flowers, right? Left you hanging there.
Had a timer on that
Nah,
one.
but seriously,
I
that's
appreciate
major
that.
flowers though. Like,
Real talk.
you don't never stop nobody from shining, nigga. You encourage the niggas to shine, and niggas try to stunt that out. You know what I mean? So
No, I respect that, bro. Real talk, man. Speaking about niggas shining, I'm see, y'all also know, man, I ain't just a rapper out here. I ain't just a producer. I don't just mix. I don't just engineer. The latest thing that y'all might think is the best thing, but it's the latest thing is radio host. You know what I'm saying? If you guys know about my community, K-immunity, however niggas like to pronounce it.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Right, how people like to pronounce it. If you guys are a part of that, then I shared something probably about 3 days ago in regards to my start in music and my start in radio. For sure. How you doing, for Shirley, man?
Surely.
Yeah, what's up, brother? You're right.
Guy.
So like the way I got started in music, I kind of like touched on that earlier, and we got to do like a real interview session. I want you to get some questions for me, and
I have
not right now.
many.
Yeah, I know.
So much going on.
Right, I know a lot, nigga.
Chapter 5.
Nah, real talk. So yeah, I already spoke on earlier how I started, in the music game. Doing beatboxing and doing drum stuff off the table, and I got the fucking FL Studio CD and plateau, and it skyrockets from there. When it came to radio, I'll be the first to say that I was 100% reluctant, and it didn't first start with me telling Aunt I didn't want to do this. The radio stuff has been something that has been thrown at me at least for the last 11 years. And so, like, the first time, I want to give some props to this one, too. See, I know I fuck with Lisa, you feel me? Lisa ENT, all things indie. But it's another Lisa that also does a lot of stuff, too.
Shout out to Lisa.
Right, so Lisa Lisa right here, she I remember she did a thing called Fans Radio, and I believe that still goes on to this day. And Lisa, I met her at one of my other first performances at River's Edge Bar when I was, like, fresh age 19, and I was performing Fuck Stress, That's Cool Guy Willie. And Lisa had seen from her point the charisma, the stage presence, the voice, and things of that sort. And she had a radio show that she was doing through like public access that she wanted me to like do. I think it was more of like TV. You know what I'm saying? And I remember at that time I wanted to do something inspired like 106 in Park, with a top 10.
AJ.
Countdown, and we do this like that. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to do that. Only thing about it was, at that time, fresh age 19, 20, I didn't know how I was going to pull it off. How do I get 10 songs each time and then run them down as a top 10 without having no bullshit, without having no songs that sound hella weird? I couldn't figure it out. It never came down to me. I remember I was working at this call center job. I ain't gonna tell you the job name, but I was selling. Y'all niggas know it on set. I was selling windows and motherfucking house siding, nigga. Cold calls, nigga.
You should just tell people you was doing the sex calls. Don't tell them that story.
Right, that's what I thought he was.
Nah.
Hey guys.
Right.
Hey, why?
Right. Nah, nigga was right. I was selling stucco houses and shit like that. Like remodeling things for houses. And I remember I was on the phone one day with one of these people, and niggas just stopped talking. It was like, hey man, you ever thought about doing radio? And mind you, I'm still a rapper. That was the most offensive shit I heard in my life, nigga. Like, when I mean offensive, because like, mind you, when you get off of this, you're gonna go home and try to rap. You're gonna try to do some shit with your music, and then you hear one nigga in your ear that never heard you before. Here's your voice, and it all consumes a microphone, and you're doing one thing that's rapping on that microphone, and niggas say, nah, nigga, you sound like a radio nigga.
Right, tried to e-bro you.
And so at that moment, of course, it's just the customer. He's just like, he's got a good radio voice, man. He sounds distinctive. I'll listen. And I'm just like, nah, man, I'm just trying to get these stuccos, nigga. When it comes to this appointment, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I was trying to do. You feel me? I believe I got that lead that day, too. I'm going to be real. I think I got that lead. Right, nigga, what that nigga had today.
Nigga got stucco right now.
Right
now.
I still got it to this day.
Right,
holding up good.
right,
Stucco.
Nah, real shit. Nah, you stupid. Real talk. So that was like the actual second time that that I really actually heard something in regards to radio. But like I said, I was still reluctant. When I came around Ant, I was brought to him by a mutual friend, and then I was just coming around for an interview. Rapper, Life Therapy just came out. They heard I had something cooked up, so they wanted to go ahead and interview me based off my album. You know what I'm saying? We did an interview, and typically, interviews 30 minutes, an hour. Get the fuck up out of here, nigga. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, we was in the motherfucking rocket for like an hour and a half. Like, when nigga be like,
Genuine.
Yeah, nigga be like, I gotta stop the tape because we're gonna be in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like we had to stop the show. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, bro, we gotta have you back. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh yeah, I think it's cool. Like just playing off like regular, like cool day rapper stuff, podcast. Yeah, cool, bro. Hell yeah. Ant called me up. I can't remember. I want to say it was the same day or next day. I can't remember. Probably the next day.
I think it was the next day.
He called me up and he was asking me about some of the stuff we can offer to people in the city, like myself and things of that sort. And mind you, at this time, I'm probably like 27, 28 at this time already. And so I kind of like, all the stuff I already told you guys about, I kind of already been through a lot of stuff. And not trying to say that something's going to go wrong, but I wanted to not just give the game, I wanted to be a part of the game. You know what I'm saying? So when Ant asked me what can we do, the first thing I said was, I want in. Like,
those are his exact words.
I want in. I want in. And he was like, of course, nigga. Anything you say. He's like, anything you say, bro, you the guinea pig, nigga. You the artist. So I was like,
you want to do?
So I was like, nigga, all right, shit. So I tried to tell him, hey, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna do this, you feel me? And then like, no, we can get into like more of that within our interview too.
Sure.
But no, long story short, we end up, blossoming, doing some Twitch stuff, and then we end up, snowballing to the radio. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I didn't want to do it. We didn't have no show for it. Ant was like, who's going to be the host? I was like, I don't know. Nigga was like, nigga, well, it'll be you. And that's how it came. You feel me? So,
and I said I didn't want to be on the show. I was just going to produce it.
Right.
I said, I'm a producer for you.
Right.
Nah,
crazy.
I love the chemistry.
No, Kaylin was the one. He was like, nah, you got to be on it.
Right. And my bad. I know you told the story, but shout outs to you, bro. Because like, bro, when you made me love you, like no homo. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nah, seriously, bro. It got to a point where it'd be like, man, what the fuck is this nigga Ant about to say? Because you be saying some fly ass crazy shit. I'm like, even when I was on the show, like you disrespected my man so hard, but I had to respect it. I was like, well damn.
Skip Bayless.
I was like, well damn, dog.
I gotta be Skip. You gonna say that to me, Skip?
Right. Almost had me clutch pearls. I was like,
real talk.
Oh my god.
That was his man's, bro. That shit was a hard tape. I didn't tell him who it was either. You know what I'm saying? So it was all authentic. It was like, I'm sitting there. He don't even know who it is to this day, probably.
That ain't it.
I'm sitting there, right? Yeah. I was like, ooh.
Who the Charlemagne?
I know my nigga John. My nigga John in them
my
chats,
heart
nigga.
sucked. I'm like, oh.
Right? I was like, damn.
I'm like, well, damn. But I heard
gotta respect
everything you
it.
said.
Gotta
and it
respect
made
it.
sense from his demographic. But I'm like, dog, this this the bee's knees. And I've been begging my dude to. It's a couple of dudes. Since Kaylin started the show, I used to. My bad.
No, keep going, bro.
Okay. So when Kaylin started the show, so just like how y'all got together, he hit me. And this, so me and Kaylin, we been cool, but honestly, like this my man's now. Like this my brother, you feel me? Blood, all that. And he used to be that. For those who from knowing the past, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. But like, this radio show rekindled our relationship to a point to where it's better than what it's ever been in life. Like, you know what I mean? Facts. And it's just like, I respect Kaylin as an artist. I respect Kaylin as a man. I respect Kaylin as a father, as a musician, all that shit. Like, I don't even know where I'm going with this shit no more. right.
It don't matter.
I'm just talking.
Real quick, man. Shout out to Trey Stark in the motherfucking building, man. I see you in this thing, man. My boy Trey Stark, little bro in this bitch. Diggs Cuts, man. Shout out to Diggs Cuts up in this motherfucker. You feel me? Yeah. Tip Vicious, I see up in this thing. Hell yeah, man. For surely, man. Shout out Christy.
Oh wait, who in here talking about Chrissy?
What's up? Shout out.
Wait,
man, we got.
I know the joke. Vacuum?
No, I swear.
Funny. Chrissy was good. I'm thinking niggas was joking. You remember the vacuum joke?
I don't. We're not gonna go into it either.
Okay, right. Okay, all right.
I was just saying real shit. Shout out to her.
Right.
Yes, nigga, little Sicx in this motherfucking building. The tonics, nigga. I'm sweating like a motherfucker. Hey, Sicx, bro. I'm glad.
Blaming the damn tonics.
Nigga,
my tonics alone.
Boy,
shit. It's so perfect.
See the glistening?
It's so perfect.
All right, man. Lil Sicx came at the perfect time, actually.
Lil Sicx, what's up, Lil Sicx?
Right, like where are all these cups? Wait a minute. Like what's all these empty cups? Change. You got a little bit of change.
Change. Change.
You got a sack of wheels.
Change. All right, man. Hey, Sicx in this motherfucking building, man. You know the last song of the night, man. Is Kaylin Maurice. New Genesis featuring Lil Sicx, my boy KingStarkey, my cousin Quentin Avery. If y'all don't know, man, my cousin Slapjaw also helped me with some good fine-tuned mixing.
Shout out Slapjaw.
And also, Ant came by for the last final mix session as well and gave his opinions before I even pressed save and bounced the
Shout out
bitch
to the Ant Colony.
So it all matters.
Ant Colony, yeah, you hear that? Thank you.
Shout out to the Ant Colony, man.
My
real
sister's
talk.
in there today, too. My sister's out there. Marlington, of course. Ron, more for less.
Before I get to the last song, though, man, I told y'all that we got the awards. The awards came. So
that's so cool.
Right.
The award we decided to pick out tonight, you feel me? So we can at least show you guys.
What it's hitting for.
I don't know if I'm on screen.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah, I don't know either.
You gotta show IG, nigga.
I'm gonna show them too, but it's the real one right here.
Right. Oh, okay, this the real one.
That's the real one. That's the one you can actually see.
Right.
This right here is the trophy. It says KMRadio Awards, Best Rapper Lil Sicx, KMRadio X and FM.
That's cool.
Hold
Very cool.
that, brother.
Shout out Sicx. You feel me? Right,
That's cool.
right. I like that one.
Right,
That's cool.
Man.
That's really
clean,
cool.
man.
Thank you, man.
Well
Everybody want to touch it? Everybody want to hold it real quick?
And once again,
Lil Sicx, man, we got your trophy up here, nigga. Come get this motherfucker, nigga. Nigga say holding this motherfucker hostage.
Right. And once again, this speaks mad highly to Kaylin's character, to Ant's character, to everything that's KMRadio related. Like, who y'all know is really putting on for the city like that, putting on for the camp like that, and giving you niggas rewards. This better than what you niggas was getting in middle school and shit. You know the little plastic fake ones and shit. You feel me? My nigga really got some real shit for you, bro. Something you can tell your kids about, and they can tell their kids about, and they can tell their kids about.
Hey, if you don't know how important it is that this stuff gets recorded,
I don't think you hold it
because for years and years, your kids will get to hear your voice.
Nah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? And your music is going to be out there. That's going to keep playing as long as it's recorded. Somebody is going to listen to it at some point. That's an amazing thing.
Yeah, Lil Sicx, I need that.
And
yes,
that's a timestamp. That's a timestamp. Yeah, shout out Sicx once again. You feel me?
It's crazy.
Oh. Anytime the song comes on, they bust in the room and just start dancing. And then I was playing an album yesterday. Me and my daughter went on my daughter date. We went and got our nails done, but she was like, "Mom, are you playing my dad?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Wait, what do you mean by playing my dad?
she was like, "I like this." She was like, "I like this, Mom." Wait, did my dad just say a cuss word in his song? I said, yeah. She said, can I say it? I said no. But the kids love it. The kids love it. Like, and they are like, he is such an influence on the kids. And when they see him, you know, doing his music and working, they want to do it too. My oldest,
I want that.
Kaylin, he plays beats all the time, and there's a piano in the living room, and they go in there and plug it up and start making music. And then my youngest son Noah has my iPad, and I'm like, "What you doing?" Making a beat, Mom, and he'll be on there making a beat on GarageBand, and all that stuff is saved too.
That's tight.
So like,
imagine if you had that shit when you was that age, what you would be now. Wow,
right?
It'd be a whole different.
And then my daughter loves to sing. So
okay, well,
you know, so it's
definitely got to put her on the
track right now.
Right.
No joke. We got I'm trying to get the drum set. I already told him, right? The drum set, and I might get some guitars and try to learn it too.
No, seriously, that's dope. That's not that. Look, I don't get jealous of nothing. Like that. And I'm really
about to get jealous right now.
But if I had to be jealous, that would be some shit, man.
That would be the shit.
So dope for you to be.
Thank you, man.
For you to be all of that for your kids, man. It's just like, man. You know, and a lot of these niggas don't even know how to say hi to their kid.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? Let alone have such a spiritual and an amazing aura to where everybody's soaking it up. You feel me?
Yeah.
You don't see that a lot, man.
Nah, it definitely is crazy because, you know, like day to day, like, you know, when you look at this stuff, you don't really see the impact until somebody kind of like lets you know directly, like, oh, bro, like, man, I really appreciate what you're doing for this and that. Because, you know, when you hear it's like, other than the people, like, no, I see everybody that comes in this chat, you know what I'm saying? And this is all I know that's impactful. But when I walk away from here and I'm on the street and I see somebody I ain't seen in years, or somebody look at me and look at my hat and be like, you know what I'm saying? You KM.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they be like, oh, shit. Like, you know, you don't really understand, you know, how much working that took to even do those little tiny things to get like the smallest one person to see you out of 1,000 to be like, I know you. And it makes you feel 100%.
That shit do feel good. When that dude walked up, you said, are you mad?
Now, on top of that, how hateful the world is for you to make somebody feel comfortable enough to acknowledge your presence. That's a deeper. That's
it felt weird. It was like, hey.
Yeah.
Are you ant?
Right.
Like,
motherfucker really got to connect.
Yeah, I am.
Motherfucker. You told me.
You feel me? Yeah,
You told me.
On mine.
Oh, shit. Real talk. If y'all don't know, nigga, Ant got yadded up by my boy Jonny Tats, man. I know we spoke about that last time. And we also spoke about that story. This nigga that slid up on us at 3 a.m.
3 o'clock in the morning, this nigga walked in. He was all fresh and shit.
Hey, hella fresh.
Hey, y'all, what we doing? How many hours we got left in here?
3 more.
Niggas hit that.
Let me go to the car. I got to get more hands.
Right. Nah, definitely.
Yeah, it was 12 hours.
It was gone.
12 hours.
Yeah,
Bro,
that was like an 8-hour.
The hardest part is the drive home, nigga.
Right?
Oh my god,
the drive home is the worst.
Oh, McDonald's mission.
That's what I was about to say. Everybody went on McDonald's.
I said, feel like we was in 7th grade,
I almost went
nigga.
to sleep on the line, bro.
I felt like going back to Mac Road on the McDonald's over here, boy.
That shit felt like we was on the block,
I felt
nigga.
like the McDonald's came out.
Yeah, the first time ever, nigga. Boy, when we hit those
Used to be in that playpen.
5 a.m. McDonald's is different, nigga.
Different.
Grease hit different. Hash brown, yeah. Nigga, the hash browns hit different, nigga.
Oh my god.
God, nigga, even they just poured the orange juice, nigga.
Oh my god. Yeah, them McGriddles.
At 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
It's like
McGriddles.
1 hour. We could do it. We set up and we went and got the McDonald's. And
Bro, best meal.
Man, that shit was
Best.
That hash brown.
That cook was wide awake. His best hour of his day.
5 a.m. McDonald's.
Let's go. Here we go.
That's the first cigarette of the day.
Yeah.
5 a.m. McDonald's in Kansas City Panda Express. I'll tell y'all nigga right now. Nigga.
Fry Guy. What?
Five Guys?
Laguna? By Laguna?
Yeah.
That's what it's called?
Or Habit. You talking about Habit?
Habit, bro.
Yeah, talking about Habit.
Yeah.
When I think back, you feel me? Like, he introduced me to that shit back in the day, too.
Niggas only knew the South Sacramento's part of life. We didn't know about the Elk Grove stuff. But nah, man, Only restaurant I really need some kudos is Louisiana Heaven, nigga.
Right,
Make sure y'all go to Louisiana Heaven.
Only restaurant we rep.
Right.
You feel me?
Go to Louisiana Heaven.
Red and white.
Out in South Sacramento Valley High, man. And make sure y'all go ahead and say that KM15.
KM15, you hear?
Nah, that's why I didn't say it. I didn't want to fuck up the address. Nigga, go to type in Louisiana Heaven. Nigga, fuck up the address. Nigga,
Y'all Google the shit.
nigga with the Prairie Elementary with the address. Nigga. Hey, yo.
So y'all find it.
Right, nigga. 6623 Valley High Drive, man. Sacramento, California, 9582. Yeah. Let's get it.
Exquisite
all right, so you feel me?
Food.
Nah, real talk.
Hey, I ain't gonna cap. One time I went to order the plate online. No, I called that shit in. This nigga Kaylin, bro, was back there cooking the shit up, and he's like, "This sound like my nigga Rob." I pulled up, my nigga was there. I was in that motherfucker.
Yeah, man, you gotta support the fam, man.
Cheese,
I need that. Yeah, I was in that motherfucker helping out, bro. I try to help out as much as I can.
Of course. It's a dope feeling. It's a dope feeling when you get to pop up on Mom's, Kaylin, and the whole family, and just see Kaylin put on a different hat. You feel me? And it's like
it's smelling like straight
y'all got to stop
snapper.
by, man.
The food is well worth it. The food is well worth it.
Hell yeah.
Touch hands in that restaurant at one point.
Nigga, who you telling, Lil Sicx? Nigga, my picture ain't even up there yet. I'm trying to get up there too, but I'm doing it the real way. I'm coming to my mom as an actual person instead of just her son. Just like, you know, like you said, I need my picture on that fucking wall too, nigga. Mama, you hearing me, nigga? Shit. Nah, real talk.
Can I get on the wall too?
I'm trying to get on that wall of fame at Louisiana Heaven. Facts, nigga.
I want to be on the wall.
My little brother Joey and Tori, well, actually just Tori on that fucking wall as a fucking as varsity football. Man, fuck that, nigga. You gave me the thing.
Varsity should need them oxtails for real.
Nah, yeah.
Unfortunately,
Nah, we. But nah, Lil Sicx, nigga, we definitely need that motherfucker up there. I do know I'm gonna be trying to work with my mom and the family a lot more on trying to get things popping outside of Louisiana Heaven, especially while the sun is out and things of that sort. Yes, so if y'all are part of the community, man, y'all that will be the first place y'all hear anything that I'm cooking up. So if y'all ain't a part of the community, all I can say is you ain't getting in, motherfucker. It's over. What we're gonna do is because it's not on my page, you feel me? I don't put it on my page purposely because I wanted to actually make it exclusive. So you can't just go to my page and click on like everybody else. You literally have to wait until I post it or ask me to give you the invite directly, and I'll send you an invite. But only way you'll get into the community is if I post it. Saying, you know, we got some invites going on. If I make it to a story or something like that, but outside of that, you ain't getting in. I'm gonna be real. You gotta ask me about it or catch it, or message one of the moderators or catch it randomly. I'll tell you that right now.
And look, dog, the community is something you definitely want to be a part of. So if you're not a part of it, nah, but real talk, man, it's nothing but great support. It's great energy up in there. You know, now it's a few cats we still trying to, you feel me, get them to blossom and get off the wall instead of just look at things.
Yeah, become a collaborator.
But the people who do actually, you know, communicate that's in the group, man, I appreciate all of y'all. I know Kaylin appreciate all of y'all. Yeah. And once again, man, kmradio.
I'm about to jump in. I'm gonna put something on there.
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah!
I'm about to post something on there.
Okay, man.
It's about that time.
Right. Yeah.
I got it. I got bucket hat link for sure. I got some shit. Yeah, we doing some extra shit. So
you never posted before on the.
No, I haven't yet. You know, to be honest, like, just like Kaylin don't never want to play his music, I don't ever like try to push my businesses either. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I do.
Right.
Though people that want to get in touch will, so I don't really try to push it or nothing like that. So for the most part, it's just, you know, we just doing this for y'all, but you know, right now, nigga, I want to make money too.
Yeah, nigga, shit. Nobody else
I want to sell some shit.
They about to post no shirt and not have money go to Ant.
Right. So for those who don't know, Ant got a t-shirt company. Hell he also sells dope bucket hats right now. I know y'all don't see this in exclusive talk. He got some clean tie-dye things up in here that he's brewing up right now. The embroidery is on point. Custom signature, you feel me, for the stitching. I'm telling y'all, you can't find it nowhere else but here. So one-on-one, Ant Colony, you know what's up, man.
He is.
Thank you.
This nigga, he don't just do like regular ass shit either. Like, you know how everybody be like, oh, let me get that one off. This nigga been doing contracts for the city and shit like that for years. You know what I'm saying? So like different basketball team leagues go to Ant. Where we're at today, right now, where we've always been, is Ant's shop. You know what I'm saying? This is where Ant does a lot of this shit. You feel me? Gets a lot of this shit going from this very same spot, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
it's where the magic pop up.
Nah, real talk. So even like to go back to how we started this, one thing I would like to say is thank you for opening these doors. You feel me, for an opportunity like this.
My pleasure.
Because like I said, you didn't have to do
Shout out
shit.
again to the colony.
Right, it could have straight stayed up, just podcast and you know what I'm saying, and going from there. But you seen a bigger vision. If y'all don't know, we had like six to 8 DJs in rotation. I was doing fire ass mixes every fucking day and things like that. And really cultivated a nice little thing over here as well. And so when I seen what was going on, I definitely hit the claps for you. Hit the claps for yourself.
Oh, hit the clap. Okay.
Hit the claps for yourself, nigga.
Let's get some claps.
And cultivated a lot over here, man. So like this nigga ain't just over here, just like next to me and shit like that. Like we really collaborate on a lot of things. Yeah, like real talk. And we got to the point that this motherfucker be so on autopilot, nigga. It's just like we wake up and be like, it's smooth. Yes, sir.
Another shout out for Ant too. Last time I came down here, man, I was slipping on my pimping. You feel me?
Hey.
I needed a massage table. Ant came through in the clutch. You feel me?
Like,
and there's another guy.
Who the fuck has got a extra massage table?
You feel me?
Lying around. I got you, bro.
I got you. That's the crazy part.
Hey, nah, fuck it. Like, now I gotta tell the story. We're gonna get to New Genesis next, but I gotta tell the story. My nigga John was sliding out here, right? And I think his old tattoo table had just got like messed up from one of his last clients out here. You know what I'm saying? So like, John comes from Houston, so it's not ideal to bring up a massage table on a fucking plane. So he has to get it while he's out here and try to figure out where it's at. So I remember we was on the fucking phone and I was like, nigga, why don't you go on Craigslist and try to check this out? Why don't we check on OfferUp? Hey, nigga, on Amazon, if you do Amazon, we might be able to get the 2-day Prime and get it here. So we coming through all types of shit.
Let me stop right there. And I was panicking too. So Kaylin was already coming with a clear mind. I was like, damn, what? I didn't think about none of that. He just kept coming with the fire ideas.
Because after we basically right before we got Ant to solidify everything, we actually had like the OfferUp deal. It's kind of like basically like we're right there. All we gotta do is pick it up. So then before we fully said we're gonna come pick it up. I was like, you know what, this nigga Ant. This nigga is a whole massage therapist, nigga. Like nigga might have a table or something laying around, or he might be able to borrow something real quick. It's like I don't know if he got any clients right now, but we can ask, you know what I'm saying? So I believe I don't know if I shot the text to him real quick. I can't remember exactly what happened.
I think Johnny texted.
Okay, yeah.
I think he texted.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So like,
after you said it, it clicked in my head too. I was like, you know what? Because you offered it last time, and it fucked my head up then too. Because I told you, I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
Table? I'm like,
whole table. Right. It got a table. Yeah. It was like shit. And yeah, man, Ant really came through. And nigga was able to go ahead and get a lot of business done with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to say that it wouldn't have been done, but it would have definitely been 100% more, hella more stress. You see the ants, ants work together. You know what I'm saying?
That's why we got a colony, baby. That's why it's the ant colony.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
We all work together.
We know how it is, man. So like, that's how it was. Like it was everybody really pulling together and make this shit happen. You feel me? But nah, man. Before we go anywhere else, man, y'all ready to get to this last song of the fucking night, man?
Yeah, it's been fun.
Anybody got some segues before I go ahead and just start it in, man?
Segue. I wish I had a clean one to bring this one in, man. But what I can say is, man,
don't fuck it up now. Don't fumble.
If I had to compare this. My bad. If I had to compare this album to a classic game console, it would be the new Genesis. You feel me? Sega Genesis, my bad. So, you feel me? Okay. How my man then played the game from 8-bit to 24-bit, man, he do it like no other. So,
man.
With that being said, let's slide into that track.
Let's get it, man.
We'll double back to the fall of man in just a second. But in verse 3 and 22, it's going to read, Then the Lord God said, the man has now become like one of us, knowing good.
He stopped it.
Must not be allowed to reach out his hand and take all from the tree of life.
Right.
Gotta handle business. Gotta be strong for my wife and my kids. Get a lot of wrong in this life that I live. Making it known it's my life that I give.
Come on, Rob. Hey, to my men.
Stayed on the grind every second and minute.
Respect is earning and house to be given. Gotta keep living. Wild heads, let's pray. You know I thank the Lord for another day. You
coming with this sword, devil I'ma slay. God sent me an angel to get it out my way. I'm just staying on my course, I don't know my fate. Niggas turning like the hell cause they couldn't wait. We call that big face, just turn bait. Going back on your bird, little nigga, just turn fake. They just trying to get in, no hesitation. Hop up out your door, Jehovah Witness, no reservation. My blood on the leaves, can't heal the nation. Niggas ain't genuine and it's making me anxious. No, I'm staring at my army, just wish me well. Don't do it for the money, I just do it for Israel. Got me walking on this water, fake don't fail. God, have I been good, fake don't tell. Gotta handle biz, gotta be strong for my wife and my kids. Done a lot of wrong in this life that I live. Making it known it's my life that I give. Started new beginnings, think on my mind to my heart to my limit. Respect this on. My boy Lil Sicx. Let's get it.
I ain't perfect, but I'm trying, so I don't care what you think of it. My music ain't for everybody. I don't care what you think of it. I seen the pits, comment at that hole harder than you think it is. Give your people credit when they ride to see how deep it is. But instead of lending a hand, they just go and gossip. Talk about all the shit you used to have and how you lost it. I cannot fuck with all the fakes. I delete that option. I cannot participate in the hate. I'm glad to see you popping. It's understandable if you don't feel the same. I don't expect to meet myself inside this music game. I don't expect to get no help, but I still chose to stay. I don't understand where I'm at in life, and it's not okay. So I cannot rest. I try my best, and that's like every day. Unlike the rest, they wrote my chest. Nobody sound this way. Gotta handle this. Gotta handle this. I said gotta handle this. Gotta handle this. Sicx. Gotta handle this. Gotta be strong for my wife and my kids. Done a lot of wrong in this life that I live. Making it known it's my life that I give. Starting new beginnings. Take on my mind to my heart to my being. Take up the time every second and minute. Respect is earning an ounce of it given. Gotta keep living.
Yes, sir. New motherfucking Genesis.
All platforms, no Genesis, right?
Let's get it.
KM, Lil Sicx, our start.
KingStarkey, nigga.
KingStarkey.
Quentin Avery, our start.
I gave the IG.
Right. Yeah. I was like, yeah. Yo. All right, man. So, little caveat. So, remember y'all. If y'all remember, I was rapping the song Gridlock, track number 6, and my wife laughed at me when I did a certain voice. And I'm gonna explain that voice right now. So,
Remember? That's not why I laughed.
Why? Why'd you laugh?
I can't say why I laughed.
Oh, I don't know why you laughed. At it. Right. Oh man.
Go to it and I'll tell you. I'll show you what you're talking about, but I can't say why I laughed.
Now I'm all confused. Nah, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Like,
It's cool. Nah. Oh, let me see. Quick, right? Quick was in this bitch. All right, yeah. All right, so towards the end of my verse, I decided to get into my bag. So I actually wrote this song probably about a year and a half or so. I know. So when it came in saying, wait until you die is to fuck your chick. Wait until you die, put the profit off your shit. Wait until you die, better watch your Sicx. When I did that, bring up in the tone, it was a emphasis on that because I was giving a little bit of homage to my brother Lil Sicx. You know what I'm saying? In his tones and his crazy cadences that he likes to do. Yep. And so that's why, I even went up and pitched up myself. That was all good.
Watch your Sicx.
Yeah, and watch your Sicx, you feel me? I pitched it up for my brother Lil Sicx, you feel me? And I know the live ended on IG. We'll get back to it, y'all niggas, but you feel me? It is what it is. Go ahead.
And on top of that,
Mike.
And on top of that too, the show is how I discovered Lil Sicx. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because I didn't know him at all. Like respectfully, no disrespect involved. Dude got a major following and shit like that. But honestly, a few cats, bro, I done got blessed with from the show, and Lil Sicx is probably like for sure, not probably top 3 like dope artists that been on here. I'll say that
he did get best rapper.
Right. Him, D Fly, that 3 a.m.
and
song, and fucking it's another cat, man. Excuse me, I can't remember your name right now, but Sicx hard body for sure.
Nah, Lil Sicx definitely was one of those ones. And so like even it was an honor that he agreed to be on this song and be a part of the album. You feel me? I knew definitely. I knew it would be the right fit because, like I also leaned into earlier, this nigga don't know this as well. The first song, Shine, was actually supposed to be for Lil Sicx. I actually wrote a whole hook catered towards the Prince of Darkness, and I was gonna have him rip the fuck out that shit. Like I said, things started to change, so I went ahead and went with my mind, and decided to put him on later on the album on the last song, which he fucking definitely bodied on it. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, brother.
And one more thing about Sicx too. So when I discovered him, that was the day he was on the show, and I ain't gonna lie. The cover art for the show, I was like, ooh, this shit saucy to the motherfucker. I was like, dog, I need to do motherfucking cover art. I'm like, it was crazy, bro. Look at us.
Yeah. Nah, yeah. Right. Real talk. It is crazy, man. Yeah, go ahead.
And too, bro, y'all know I do the graphics. I don't know why y'all don't follow the dude who do the graphics. Like, yo, that is crazy to me. Y'all be sitting here looking for people to do cover art, all the other stuff. You got a dude who did it for free for you on the show, but y'all don't got the, let me not disrespect nobody, but you would think you would follow up with somebody like me or somebody like Kaylin or somebody like Ant. These is gem in your back pockets, and you gonna appreciate it when it's no longer in front of you. And it's like, boy, you better wake up.
That's the point. Because the main thing about it is, you taught me this more so recently too. It's like it's easy to get the game off somebody when they're still trying to figure it out. But once they figure it out and you wasn't there when they was trying to figure it out, it's really hard to crack that safe. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be their mind and being able to give it off to you. So even when it came to me, me learning a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? It's like, no, I don't have it all figured out. I'm still learning. I took a beating today. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you about. I took a beating today that I'm really excited about as well. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, it's ever learning about like how to move in this industry, how to move in life. But, like I said, most important this industry. And so it's like, us going through this shit, it's best to try to get on it when we're offering it. And not trying to say we'll never not offer this, but it's like, nigga, we get busy. You know what I'm saying? Time, a lot of time we with our kids, we with our families, you know what I'm saying? We with our other jobs making money, support things like that. And everything else got to add up too. And so the main thing about it, I got you, brother. The main thing about it is that, when we put out these certain gems, it's really a test. Because if I put out a gem and I know you've seen it or I know you watched it, or I knew it was in that chat that day when I put it out, when you talked to me in 5 months, I remember that I told you a piece of it. And I will leave off on that piece that I know you left off at. And if you didn't take a note on it, I knew that you wasn't serious from day one. And so that happened to a lot of people. As soon as you bring up the question again, it's like, it kind of like falls back on deaf ears. And so it's like one thing that I want you guys all to know is that, not just with me, not at all, because not trying to say I'm just anybody, the neighborhood this. My main thing is that if you respect anybody and there's something that you want to learn from them, just study them. And when they freely talk, listen to certain things. They might talk about their family. They might talk about music registration. They might talk about anything. And you can pick up a gem on certain those things. You might even reach out to that person, and because you picked up so much on that, you can start a conversation, ask him a question directly. And because that question was so direct and pointed, he might respect you and answer that question directly. So a lot of things is, when somebody throws off a gem, pick it up, man. Nigga, Ant threw a gym with kmradio. Nigga, I've been shaking them dice ever since, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So,
that was a good one.
So it's like, yeah, man. So you pick up them gems that people be throwing off on the floor for you, man.
So to follow that up, I think a beautiful way to put it, not saying he didn't beautifully, quote, say that right, but don't let your timidness come off as disrespect. And what I mean is just like a lot of you people like sit on that back wall and wait till you see somebody in person and want to give somebody a rundown on what they did the last 3 years. I was like, but it's cool that you in the bleachers, but I don't hear you screaming. I don't hear you clapping. I don't hear you doing none of that till you see me. And by the time you see me, it might be too late. And you just looked at it as a groupie versus like, damn, you was there for the first step, second step, 10th step, 20 step, but you ain't make no noise for me? Was you riding with me, or was you waiting to see when I was going to fall off? You feel me? Right. You feel me? So don't put yourself in that corner, man. If that's not you, it's okay to double tap some shit, put something on your story. Ain't no bandwagon or ain't no dick riding when it's sincerity up over here. You feel me? Now, if I'm a nigga that you don't know from Alaska and I'm a millionaire and you riding me like I'm Boston Richie or something, that's different. But this is homegrown. You feel me? Why not be on the winning team before the team 100% win? Like, it's stupid to me. You feel me? So wake up, man.
Before we end the show, just want to say, you say something, Rock? You got something?
I'm so used to swinging it back.
Right. With that mentality, it's more so just about like, it's not just Sacramento, but a lot of hometown syndrome. I really feel that it's really sometimes hard to grow a hometown hero. Hometown heroes, and it's also kind of in the Bible as well, through Genesis. Hometown heroes, like Jesus, they don't get respected in their home. They find more respect when they travel abroad and they travel out and they show their works to other people. Because the people at home, they was just calling Jesus Joseph's son. They didn't even say he was, God's son. It was like, that's Joseph's son. He got these works. So when people see, somebody like myself, somebody like you, somebody like anybody else in the community, that's just little Kaylin that's been around the block, ever since, I knew him. That's just John that's been like this. And so it's like they don't always respect it. But if you see me now, for example, like let's say I'm Kaylin Maurice or KM, whatever you want to call it, people that don't know me give me more respect than some of the people that you grew up with. You know what I'm saying? And then the main thing about it is that, because they see you for what you are today, but they see you, for what you were back then. And they don't, not trying to say they don't want to let you go, but they don't want to grow with you sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
To play devil's advocate on that slightly too, it's like damn, I forgot the mic swing just threw me all the way off. Right?
Oh,
damn,
that's probably gonna be poignant too.
Damn, man, it was so.
So you have to talk about somebody, nigga.
I can't. Right.
Luckily, God took out your tongue.
Right.
You fumbled. Just say you fumbled. That's what happened.
You fumbled. I choked. 8 Mile, nigga.
Oh shit.
Mom's spaghetti.
Oh man. Hey man, let's get up out of here though. You got some. Oh hell yeah, say something.
Real quick.
Of course.
Don't you think that's strange though, to see all those folks that knew you from when you were young, to see where you've come and still not give you the respect that people that don't know you at all give you?
Yeah.
Of course it's strange. And that's why I broke down the third wall with kmradio. It's like one main thing is that, it could be my only case study I really have is my city, Sacramento. But listening to everybody else and seeing how other cities go, it can kind of be like a study amongst our race and kind of going from that. It's more so about like when you see people doing something that's really, really good, just the conscience I had today, you never want to be, for whatever reason, you don't want to be the first person to like something. You don't want to be the sixth person to like something. But if it's 100 people already on there, double tap and shit to it. You know what I'm saying? This is, you feel me? Nobody wants to be the first to support something. You know what I'm saying? They do, but not really. They don't want to be like, oh, we was the point that was championing you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's one hurdle that we always have to get through when it comes to turning on and inspiring the people that we grew up with. One thing that I would say, when it comes to me is that I feel like people had a lot of access to me and a lot of luxury from the things that I've been giving off that it was somewhat dumbed down from my perspective. And what I mean by that is that because I've been so accessible and so up front when working with anybody that's that's been willing to work with me since I was age 12, all you know is that Kaylin's been doing music. There's no stop in what Kaylin has been doing. And you can say it's been a success, you can say it's been a failure. But what I know is that every inch of the way that a nigga learned something. You know what I'm saying? The moment I took my career seriously was when I thought about my dad. This is actually recently. I thought about my dad and wishing that, not saying that he wasn't able to, but the stuff he gave me to supersede my career, I wish that damn. Yeah, big shout out. I wish my dad used to be in the studio. What if he still had that studio? What if I was able to go into that studio? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. So just how Ant was saying earlier, it's crazy how the kids can be on iPads just like that now. Like what would that mean for them? Years. And that's what I mean. I came into music at age 12 because I just wanted to do it with no formal training, not knowing how to do a piano at all, nothing. You know what I'm saying? And so when I get my kids, it's like the reason why I upgraded my mic is not really for me, because I know that my son gonna use it probably. 10, 15, the reason why I bought the Apollo wasn't for me. was because I know they're gonna end up using it, so that they ain't gotta go ahead and pay and be like, damn, that's just $1,000. I can't afford that, and wait until they're this age to get quality sound. Right. You know what I'm saying? You want to be hot at 12, nigga? I got you. 'Cause that's when I started, and I was recording on a Nokia phone. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So what if you had somebody up in there to actually coach you? You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? And too, shout out to Dre again. Now, you know, when I first came around, I didn't know Dre. All I knew was his name and shit. But like, hey, whatever got this nigga to make some beats, I don't give a fuck if it was Leroy Smith. Okay, I'm like, keep this man making beats. So Kaylin's dad was one of the first dads. Because I don't give a damn about dads. I didn't grow up with a dad. So it's like, Kaylin's dad was one of the first dads that I started to like inquire about, but at the same time was like, whatever. Like, you know what I mean? But like, that was one of the first positive male role models I've seen outside of my household doing certain things without me actually seeing. That's crazy. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Nah, I'll say it's definitely been a time. My boy 10 Plus, I see you up in this thing, man. Season 7, we can definitely get something popping for everybody out here. But season 7, we can definitely get something popping. Right. If you guys want to, of course, showcase some of your music, be on a review, things of that sort. You know, I'm one of the niggas in Sacramento I can honestly say, after looking at niggas' prices, that I'm not gatekeeping. That's one thing I could say.
Oh, facts.
I can look at somebody else that do the same stuff as me and be like, You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I could charge that little $20 and blah, blah, blah. Or
now,
me and Ann can eat tonight. You know what I'm saying? We can do shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
but I know.
I'm going to stop Kaylin right there because he on this humble shit right now. What he's saying is you niggas is stupid.
We got
Y'all rather go spend $200-$300 with a motherfucker who not going to promote you, who not going to look out for you, who not going to give you more than one mix and master on something. You feel me? I was like,
I'm starting no shit out here, man.
You feel me? He might do something today, come back to it tomorrow. Nigga might hit you with a new rendition of a version of it 2 weeks later. You're not going to get that nowhere else. But you niggas gonna wait till this man is no longer tangible for you to be like, oh, I remember when Kaylin went through whoop, and it's like, shut your bitch ass up.
Right. We remember too, motherfucker.
Right. Why you not on the boat with us, nigga? Like, you feel me?
You feel me? Yeah. That's been one of. Go ahead, baby. What's up? Real talk. Yeah, my boy 10 Plus agreed. He said he ain't lying though. Real talk, man. Like one of the main things is that and. Don't get me wrong, I want to get out here just like everybody else. We got a couple things ready to roll up. You know what I'm saying? But like real talk.
My cup been empty for a minute. I'm like,
right now.
Yeah, so I need that tonic. You know, one main thing that I see about it is like, you know, like you don't want to get on anybody's bandwagon too late. You know what I'm saying? It's like no matter what, man. Once you see that fucking page, once you see that person, once you see that man in person, women in person, and you believe. That's when you go walk up to him and tell him initially. You don't be like, I'll wait till 3 more times and confirm my initial thought. Yeah, you might not see him again.
Not saying Kaylin's a female, but you gotta look at it like a female. You see that fine broad, what is it, light rail out here or some shit? You seen a fine broad at light rail, you feel me? You might not see shorty again. Is you gonna hop on right now, or you gonna be that bitch ass nigga that's gonna think about it when you at the house? Like what you gonna do, bro?
So violent with his words.
Is you an opportunist, or are you letting opportunities?
This is Johnny Tats with their mic.
Right?
And this the cleaner version.
It's still cleaned up. All right, Ant-Man, you got anything to say before we hop about this?
Hell no, I ain't following that up. Hell no.
Anybody got anything to say?
Nah, been good. Hey, proud of you, man. I'm really proud of you. Fantastic job. You did an amazing job on that. I love watching the growth from the first time I interviewed you to this moment. You know what I'm saying? It's a pleasure.
You gonna play all 9 tracks, nigga? We all read for the one?
Yeah. Hey, don't act like I didn't ask for this shit a long time ago.
I know.
Okay? Come on now.
9 tracks, my nigga.
I said many times, I said, motherfucker, we promote everybody's music but yours. Where the fuck is your music? Send me your music.
I
had to ask this nigga for the music.
I was getting to a pinnacle of this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
All right, fair enough.
This is what patience does.
Yeah.
It's sweet. It's like a bittersweet feel.
Ant had Gridlock for about a year now.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I remember the first time I played that shit.
I was working on the outside of here one day. Still rapping, nigga, without a recording. When I recorded, I was like, hey, check this out, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, shit like that.
You want to speak about tracks? Locked In. Shit, he had Locked In for a minute, bro. Locked In was so dope to me. I was like, Kaylin Blood, if I was rapping, boy, I get on this shit. So he had Locked In. Kaylin was sitting on locked in for a cool minute too. It was to the point where I was like, damn man, if I was rapping, I'd get on this shit. It got to the point where I'm reaching out to niggas willing to do deals and all this other shit just to get the right people on the song. And it's like same thing about people sleep. Yeah, it's like y'all so sleep, y'all missing on so many opportunities, and you motherfuckers don't got ears. And it's just like shit. I'm not about to let a $1 million project slide. You feel me?
I agree, bro.
Like, stupid.
I agree, and I appreciate that, man. And that was like you know, like when it comes to all the songs, like, you know, crazy is I'm big on features, but don't have a lot of them. You know, I try to put my best foot forward when it comes to any type of collaboration. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, even speaking up to right now, if y'all got y'all shit in order, and if y'all don't know what I mean by got y'all shit in order, then we probably can't work. But if y'all got
facts, because you don't play that shit.
100%.
Real shit.
If y'all got y'all shit in order, you feel me? We can definitely work on stuff. It's not even about where you at in your career, bro. You can have 200 followers, but if you know the admin stuff, then it makes me feel I can go to sleep at night. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that we can actually do something and not worry about no bullshit.
And let me stop y'all right there too. Brother. Once again, this goes back to how Kaylin.
Like, I've been trying to close this show out.
I know he keeps trying to close it. My bad. I keep trying to look because I want y'all to know, man, and I'm quite sure all y'all know this, bro. If I ride for a motherfucker, I'm riding till the wheels fall off. I got no problem playing any type of position. At the end of the day, long as we motherfucking winning, bro. And Kaylin got the sauce, bro. He got the sauce. He got the plate. He got the forks. He got the knives. He got the napkins. He got everything you motherfucking need. But you niggas don't want to eat till you can't eat. This shit is just crazy to me. And I forgot the point I was trying to make. But
you made it, nigga. We got it.
We got it.
We got it.
I have never cut anybody off on tonic before. I've never cut anybody off on the tonic. I'm gonna have to. I might have to oppose. If I have to stop it.
Wrap it up, B.
Yo, man.
Go ahead.
For real.
Somebody close the shit outside of me.
All right, I'm not gonna close it, but I just want to tell you this real quick. All right, we can close on this. Bro, I've known you for literally my whole life, but not until 2012 when you started to really get back into it, man.
If y'all know this is my cousin.
Yeah, man, real cousins, real blood. From then to today, the progression is incredible, my man.
Thank you, man.
Not even joking, bro. Just before, like I told you the other day, I didn't respect the producer side before I started making beats. Right. So before I'm like, yo, Kaylin, he can rap, yeah, for real. But I didn't appreciate what you were doing on top of those beats that you sit for 5 hours making,
right?
Just to go, come on, man. It's next level shit, bro. So congratulations on this project, man. It's fantastic. Yes, sir, man.
Thank you, man.
It's one of them ones.
That was a perfect dap.
New Genesis on all platforms. New Genesis on all platforms.
Oh man, let's go. Ant, man, you know what to do, bro. We need an outro in this.
Hey, man, we've been chopping it up for 2 fucking hours.
I'm saying, nigga, get the outro in this thing for us, man. We got some clips to get.
New Genesis.
Man, good to see y'all, man. Endless struggle, man. I see you, man. Katie, I see you, man.
And fuck with that beat tape too. Once again, man.
Lunar Voyage,
quit
man.
sleeping,
check it out, man. Check it out.
We freestyling to it later on.
Let's go. Shit. Man. Hey, first of all, thank all y'all for walking with me, man. Thank y'all for showing up, bro. Y'all know what it means. Like when it comes to the age, nigga. Even shit like that, nah, it really means a lot that you showed up. John taking the flight, Rob.
Boy, like I told her right there. I told her right there.
Baby getting all the kids in order, and my boy, you know, make sure make a time from your family.